on Shaker. What a beast.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes here as we get into game number 1 of what we expect to be the best series of the day between Aurora and Boom. Super excited to see what Boom can do. Now, I know they've tore their way through quite a bit of the open qualifiers, but that's to be expected. You know what I mean? What's going on? For Masaros! Oh, the Thai connection is real, guys. What the...
Damn! Dude, I didn't even recognize that. Damn. I guess,
was it?
Yeah.
No, I think this is referencing the time that Masaros was on Fnatic with Januel, and they ended up
kicked or something. Or
yeah, what? I guess so. That's my only.
Holy.
But Januel seems like such a nice guy, dude. Like that's the mullet god right there. I don't think he's the type to really initiate stuff like that. Even in behind the scenes content, he's always just like chilling.
Instigating. You wouldn't say he's instigating.
I don't think he's instigating. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. What is instigating though is popping the smoke late into the pre-game. Aurora are trying to sneak up and pull a fast one on Boom. Let's see if they succeed.
Now the level 1 is pretty nice as long as they can land a bushwhack to start into the Dragon Knight stun, perhaps.
Observer plays. Let's see.
There's an observer there. I mean, they now know because
Jack boys.
Jack.
Grenade. Yep, he's dead as hell.
Yeah, I guess just not really paying attention to the Watcher being taken right in front of him. He's gonna voice line. That's all he can say. Say goodbye. And the bounties should be Aurora favored, I think.
It was
3-4-1
situation, but you lose the first blood. So, you get the first blood. Yeah, so pretty good stuff by Aurora. I'm interested to see how this mid lane turns out. In my mind, the Shaker should win this, but you think this a lot. If you are looking at any hero against Pango, and somehow Pango always makes it out.
Right? Yeah.
Exactly. Somehow he's like always fine. Like he never gets crushed, right? Except maybe Huskar. That's probably the only hero who can crush him on the lane. But yeah, I mean that's like a special piece.
I think it's like also such an Abed thing, right? Like you always kind of. He spent years training in NA in like the most unfavorable circumstances. He always just gets his hero first pick. They don't care about him. They're like, yeah, Abed, you're gonna need to find space and figure it out. And he does anyway. So I think he's a player that's very used to these kind of tougher matchups and situations where he's countered and he's come out on top. Jabs though, will just get clicked down. Nice move from Januel and Jack Boys. The double J beating the single J.
Holy base. Honorwell, what a beast, man. He is truly the mullet god. That shouldn't happen, right? Or should it? Oh, maybe it should. Look, bottom edge actually also very low. Dude, there's some brawling going on bot side as well.
It's also weird because, I mean, Januel wasn't even like level 2 or anything. If the Flame Break bumped back the Doom, that one I can kind of understand, but just kind of got run down a little bit by the sticky napalm. Very cool.
He's a beast. He's just a beast. I mean, classic. Look at this lane position on bot though. FBZ is enjoying. CS-wise, the game is very fine for him, compared to the Doom especially, who doesn't really have the best start. Kind of having problems there. Mid lane actually even though. Like, Abed is even having slight advantage. Oh, Melody once again being gone on, but the heals.
Yeah.
Heals. They're there.
I think if he didn't manage to get the Wisp, maybe there's a chance there for Boom to actually get that kill, but the fact that there was a bit of hesitation from FPZ on that Barrel Strike means that the Ench is able to walk this one off. All in all, apart from some of those first bloods, it is pretty chill altogether. I think FBZ and the Muerta, they probably aren't expecting to kill the Dragon Knight in this lane anyway, so it's just farm Fiesta down here.
Exactly. Honestly, I feel like it's gonna be a passive game. Like, if I'm looking at these heroes, it doesn't invoke confidence in a bloodbath. This is cool, calm, and collected farming time till 20 minutes or 15 maybe.
Yeah, the Earthshaker also will probably find it a bit awkward to try and make rotations unless the heroes are the ones running into him, right? Or maybe he comes through for a Fissure block off when one of his side lanes are already doing well. Yeah, but now
maybe.
Though, net worth-wise, or rather CS-wise, the Luna's doing well, everyone's kind of doing okay. Only the Doom is suffering a little bit, maybe after that first blood that we saw on top.
Yeah, I'm not happy, but it's okay. But yeah, the thing about the Shaker is he is kind of heavily reliant. Abed?
Abed?
No way. No way.
You serious?
No way.
He might be dead.
Swash! Oh my god. What? Yeah, I guess this matchup surely is okay for Pango. I mean, he just solo killed him, right? Or is it a skill diff? We don't know.
I think I'm just gonna go out and say no disrespect to Mac, but that's a skill. That's a skill diff. Like that's a skill diff. Like dead ass. Like how Abed keeps finding a way. This man's just a monster.
Nah, for sure. That lane should be favorable to Shaker, not the other way around. Now he even gets the bounty rune, gets the water rune, and is full res again. This mid lane, it's not looking that hot. But well, Shaker will get his farm, he'll get his blink dagger. On the other hand, Will just died. Jackboy is also low HP. Jabs stacking up those creep waves. He's got a humongous stick actually, 20 charges. And Jackboy is not gonna be happy here, right? He has to hole there. And this doesn't feel great. I'm not gonna lie. This does not feel good. But well, he still gets those creeps. 3 seconds till the Scorched Earth. Centaur also coming in.
Yeah, Janua might be... Yeah, has to back off. Like, he can't really afford to keep chasing, especially with the neutrals just chasing after him.
A
couple more creep waves just getting flushed into the tower. I don't think the Luna is necessarily too sad about that because you can just pull it back to a safer space to farm.
And look at the Centaur, the Eng, pressuring Boom safely with this Centaur. Because their own lane is totally fine, right? DK has 11 in ice, it's absolutely free. Yeah, why not win 2 lanes at the same time? Mid lane being pressured, Pangolier has got the ult. Q is also there. Ench is also there. That's some giga pressure on the mid lane, not gonna lie. 2 supports, Pango roll ready, ice armor applied. They can push into this tower with a siege creep. That's gonna be a lot of damage.
Yeah. Using the frost armor just to keep the Ench tankier than she otherwise would be. The glyph used now. Trying their best to clear I mean, there's not a lot of good wave clear on the Boom side between these 3 heroes. Except if the Earthshaker gets a last hit and is able to slug some of the creeps through the wave.
Sluggard.
But yeah. Just gonna back up, get the rune. And that's the end of that pressure for now.
I mean, that's fine. They were kind of late on Boom, but I mean, they were in time, right? Tower still lives. No big issue there. Diffu Rush on the Pango, classic build. Shaker probably gonna go with a Blink Rush. He has to, the way the game's going.
Eggs first is just way too greedy, right?
You can't really do it. I've seen some people do it, but it's too risky. If you're Giga Stomping, you can do it, but in this game, just buy the Blink. And man, this tower is actually... This Eng doing a good job. He's got the Pine Cone, he's just sending the Pine Cone on the tower, and they're hitting it, and it's falling, right? One more minute of this, like one more creep from Eng, and the tower might be just gone.
Yeah, here it comes. More Pine Cones on the way.
Yep. Let's go.
Yes, me lord. Time to beat this building up.
Yep, that's easy tower. Okay. You can't even go close.
This is exactly why the Eng is so oppressive when in the right hands.
Exactly.
Moving very efficiently on the map, getting things done. And with this just map opened up, it puts Mac in a very awkward spot because even if he did want to rotate, the second no one's addressing the pushing creep wave in the mid lane a bit too deep, they're like, okay, well, Mac's on the move, clearly. Let's get ready to respond to wherever he shows up. It's going to be Aurora smoking out first, though, looking towards the top lane.
Dude, they are looking hot, man. I feel like this game is so close to being like a giga snowball. Like, they have a big lead, but now they're attacking Luna. Like, what the hell is she supposed to do? She's being rolled up.
She's trying to escape through the vision that she gets from the nighttime, but Jack Boys, realistically speaking, there are 5 heroes. This is
zero chance.
You know, in some countries they call that cyberbullying. That's really nasty of them. Like Jack Boys, there was no way he gets out of there.
And this was truly nasty. Tricky lead, Luna being bullied out, and this last pick Shaker, right? He was supposed to punish the Pango. Like, what is this? There's no punishing. There's only being punished.
The Pango's punishing him and
Dude.
punishing Yanuel right now
Whoa,
for trying
whoa.
to pull this creep wave. Easy kill. He does
Easy,
get the
man.
creeps though, so that's something, I guess. And stop some of the pressure on the tower. Here
Oh,
comes
Echo?
the Earthshaker, Echo Slam onto the Dragon Knight, standing a bit too close. But the Doom on the Luna, is he gonna die a second time? Where's the rest of Aurora? Melody will finish off the tower, which enables the chase on the Luna now. But the rest of Aurora, yeah,
no.
Abed is here. Swashbuckle down. A
Lord.
triple kill. FBZ goes down. He's killed all three of them.
Dude, there's gonna be a fourth one. He's got the Arcane Rune. Is that gonna be a rampage? No.
Teams.
Oh, Q stole it. Q, dirty rat. Dude, he could have gone for the
Jeez.
rampage. He's a
True.
dirty rat, bro. He's reported, for sure.
That's fair, that's fair.
Whenever I see this guy on the street, I can't say this on stream. Not just saying.
Jeez.
Stealing the potential rampage. Come on, bro.
I didn't know you were an Abed sympathizer like that.
Yeah?
Damn, you
Of
just...
course, bro.
Okay.
Man, I feel like, bro, like if he gets that kill, the time extends and he can go for another one. Now his spirit is broken on that. Anyways, he's close to his blink. Come on, bro. What is this? 5k minute 9.
Wait.
Diff
5k
already.
gold lead minute. Yeah,
Oh
this is
my
disgusting
God.
levels of a
Yeah.
net worth advantage. And they're already reaching so deep into the tier 2 tower jungle area of Boom.
Yep. There's a drums of endurance on the Doom, which means giga tempo time. Oh no.
Okay,
John
General is probably dead. Good try on the bushwhack, but that's really hard to pull off with the Firefly, so
Yep.
he ends up getting out.
Solid. They don't bleed another kill. DK's farming though. Shield rune denied by Tims. Where is Abed gonna strike? That's the question.
Yeah.
Where is he gonna strike next? He wants to hit the Luna, bro. Let's see what happens. He's pushing up that way together with Q. Where are they moving? No power rune to be taken. Got denied. They're angling towards top. They
Yeah,
wanna
I
stop
mean,
Luna.
they're a little bit low on the mana department, but I guess it
Oh,
doesn't
Mac.
matter when you can just run in
Mac.
on Mac. They
Oh,
don't
they-
find the diffusal slow, so
Interesting.
no further chase.
Oh. But kinda passive. I mean, he didn't get the rune, so his mana is quite low, I guess.
Yeah. I don't think that's really his fault. It's a little bit hard, especially when
Yeah.
the Boom heroes now, the amount of play, the area that they have is restricted, which means that they can only be standing so close to their tower, right? They're not going to walk out and just feed away more kills. This is a disciplined and experienced team. They know they're behind right now. They know the pressure's on Aurora, trying to make the most of it.
Oh, Mac on mid lane. Is there something? Nope, there's something.
Yeah, and
That's
like the thing is, he can just stay and play in this very safe area that he knows his team has vision control of, right? And Aurora don't have any blinks, any long range instant disable until the Dragon Knight maybe gets a blink dagger or jabs as well.
Yep. Fun fact though, the Sand King just picked up blink. So maybe
Yeah,
they
okay.
can do a move. They're smoking up. Sand King and the Muerta. They want something big. Something like the Pango. They don't want to settle on an edge, right? They want something like the Pango.
Dude, is Melody gonna break another smoke? Are you kidding?
Are they attacking Melody? Maybe they just
Yeah.
take him. In the end, you just take him.
I mean, he's not even an instant kill, which is so concerning.
Yeah. And honestly, oh, the counter smoke though.
Oh,
Jack
Cat Boys
boys. Oh.
getting stunned, getting bushwhacked, getting sharp shot, and getting killed. More than enough damage, and the roll comes through. Abed ready to stop FBZ in his tracks. Still is a Fisher available, blocking off the Pango from keeping the roll going, and FBZ under the sand trap,
Oh,
he'll be
lasso.
fine. The lasso onto jabs, under the
Echo.
tower with the Echo Slam, it'll be enough.
Doom.
Turns around with the Doom on the Earthshaker, that should be enough to finish him off, but TA2000 dropping
he's
very
feeding.
low on the Dragon Knight.
Oh, boy.
Aurora,
Oh boy.
he steps up a bit too far
Shaker
again on
lives.
the Dragon Knight.
Shaker
And yeah, Shaker
lives.
survives. The Doom runs out. Abed is still the hero of this fight. He could turn this around, but FBZ no more mana for a Barrel Strike or any sort of follow-up. Could have lined up too. But that ends up a lot more even for Boom than I think Aurora were hoping for.
No, of course, man. They were banking on that Shaker kill, but they didn't even get it. He just got off the Doom in one hit, but it wasn't enough. DK also overextended. All of this in the Sandstorm, right? The Sandstorm was dealing so much damage in that fight. And this Sand King, FBZ, is popping off. His early blink, and now this positioning in this team fight as well. And he's keeping him in the game, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
One or two more of those moves, they could be considered back.
Abed is really the one sort of leading the way for Aurora. I appreciate that Jabs and TA2000 are trying to get involved as well, but I can't help but feel like the devs that they've tanked have kind of set Aurora back a bit more than they were useful. You know what I mean?
No, I see. Like, they were trying to contribute. Well, I mean, they're trying to contribute. It just didn't work out, right? So it's a calculated risk. You want to join a fight, you gotta know the risks involved, right? If you die, you will set your team back a few minutes regarding your item timing, right? Because you want to finish items, and if you die, those items are going to be later, so your team has to wait for you to finish the item. But I mean, it's a risk you can take. They're still up there in net worth. Of course, 5k at 13 is not the same as 5k at 9. It's okay. XP rune spawning. Cornwall is gonna take it. Oh, Mac. Haste rune.
Easy. Just gets out of there.
Quite lucky, I'd say. But yeah.
This is where I think I'm getting a little bit concerned, because both the off laner and the mid laner went for blinks first, right? Which means it's gonna hamper their scaling a little bit. Not so much maybe for the Sand King, who I think you mentioned can also just go back to the Ancients and farm those efficiently. But I think you want to be making action happen with these two blinks. So I'm fully expecting maybe 1 or 2 smoke moves out for them to venture away from this tier 2 that they've been hugging for what feels like the past 5 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, they had a good fight now, but to actually like come back, they will need to make a fight. And they're doing it, actually. I love this. LBZ and Tim setting up for mid lane. Mac is going to outpush the lane, and then they're probably going to try to kill the guy who is trying to defend that wave, or actually go for the DK farming in the ancient area.
No magic resistance on this guy. Says the K round.
Oh, they know he's there.
Put a ward up. TA2000.
Oh my god, he's a god. He's a god.
I think they actually
he's not a god.
Watcher, right?
No, I think he just finished the farming. He literally finished the farming. It's actually no. I don't think he noticed that they were there.
No, but they scanned him out as well.
Yeah,
they scanned out Boom.
Yeah. True. It was all very convenient. Like, the creeps were dying anyways. He
was backing up already, and then I think the Muerta got a bit too close, revealed herself on the Watcher, and TA2000 like, oh, okay, well, I was leaving anyway, man. Like, relax. You can have it. You can have this empty patch of grass.
Yeah, you can stare at the camp. Like,
it doesn't exist anymore because I farmed it. Yeah, enjoy.
Easy.
Haven't really been impressed with the Muerta picks today, huh? At least for me, I know this hero is a favorite of a lot of the position 4s now, just because of the immense utility. Deadshot's great, and the calling of course.
It feels good, but I think it's one of those feel-good heroes where it's actually not as good as it feels when playing. Right? It's dominant on lane. It's like, it's nice to have a skill shot and stuff. And always there's this thought in the back of your mind, oh, I can scale, I can buy a Mjolnir and hit in the team fights, you know? I feel like that's kind of like, subconsciously influencing that pick. I mean, it's still a decent pick, not gonna lie. But, yeah.
This is Boom coming back and being a full Southeast Asia roster is kind of like a statement, right? It's the whole thing with talent as well. Like, they've committed to basically keeping all their players natively from Southeast Asia, while Aurora have imported some talent from Europe. Mass TP's in, looking for the control onto Mac. A quick blink out though, but slowed up by the Diffusal Blade. Where is the follow-up? Or can Abed get it done all by himself? On sidelines, Januel looking for some sort of a lasso, but no hope there. The Muerta will just tank to death. Now Melody on the front lines. This Eng does not care. That is so awkward for Januel. Pops the lasso, but knows he immediately has to blink out to save his own life.
That's cringe, bro. Using that lasso cooldown there doesn't feel great.
When you just get the blink as well on the bat too.
Yeah, you don't want to reveal it like this, right? Now they know. Now it's like, oh, he has blink, by the way, guys. Oh, nice to know.
He doesn't. Melodich doesn't even lose his life for it, which is crazy. I think, honestly, in the Aurora games that we've seen in the past, like 3 games, including this one, Melody has impressed me so much. I always knew he was cracked, like he was a really good Treant player, all that. But I didn't know his individual, like, just pause 5 game sense and just map awareness was this good. Now, of course, as I say that, he's gonna get ganked up upon by 2 of the cores. Yep, there you go. Alright.
Baiting.
That's my bad, guys.
He was baiting, you know?
Tactical death, yeah, okay.
Yep. Oh, there's the Doom on Luna, but she is gonna live.
Seems though. Might not be as
not
lucky.
gonna live.
Sharpshooter. But actually, Q is the one who goes down. So the Pierce the Veil buying the Muerta enough time. Abed with all the... Damn, yo, really, gee, what the hell? You look,
Dude.
okay, I just...
Called out. Very observer,
I'm just
bro.
calling you what I can't believe.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Toxic. You're gonna be called out on Reddit for insulting. Oh, no,
Oh,
jinxing
tier
him, I guess.
2000.
Oh.
Instant stun.
Oh.
Winding up the epi. It's a lot of magic damage, but is it enough? Seems to be the case. The Dragon Knight will go down. Abed can't bail him out of this one, but FBZ out of mana now. Abed still very strong. Magic immune jabs. No Doom because he used it earlier on, but has the BKB. Will start running down Mac. Looks like the Earthshaker will be the trade. And they're looking at Januel as well, but he's blinking out. FBZ somehow still staying alive in all of this, and they'll pop the Eclipse now onto jabs. Double stun. Very nice stuff from the Sand King. But Maladich is just a bit too tanky. And now Abed swinging back around. His only limitation is the mana. He's out of it. Can't throw another swash or shield crash out.
Ooh. Huge.
I guess he's just gonna get out. He was a bit low on mana when that fight started, so it's not like he had as many resources to work with. Ends up being a 2-for-1 trade. It feels like, I honestly have no idea how FBZ survived that long, but no Doom really goes a long way.
He was just chilling in the sandstorm. That's basically how it went, right? He was chilling in the sandstorm, dealing damage, and they couldn't really connect to him. Yeah, they had some detection in position, but he was just juking and jiving too well. Like in those tree lines. There's some weird trees in that area, and he just abused them to the max. Another sentry being placed by Tims.
Radiant are scattered.
I want to see the next items being finished. Next items being finished on Aurora. It's probably gonna be that moment when they decide a 5-man and maybe even go for the Roche, right? Because their lineup is quickly approaching critical mass. With the DK, with the Doom, with the Bangle. Even the subs are big.
Doom has a blink flying out, and in tandem with the Abed Rolling Thunder cooldown and his own blink, I think I could probably get some stuff done here. The BKB complete on the Dragon Knight as well. Everything coming together, it feels like, for the side of Aurora.
It is now. It's very close to being a snowballed game, right? Luna, of course, just finished a Manta Style. That's cute and all. But Manta Style versus the BKB is kind of a difference, right? BKB is just, I want to fight now. I am insanely strong. I don't even care about the stuns anymore they got. I don't even care about the magic damage they got. Well, Manta is more like, oh yeah, I'll buy the Manta. I'll farm for 5 minutes. Oh!
Doom.
Okay. He just straight up dooms him.
Yeah, I was like, yo, like the only way he kills you is if he dooms, and then Jabs is just like, yeah, okay, word.
I mean, why not, right?
That's some hate right there.
Yeah, I mean, it's a level 11 Muerta, right? It's not even on that one. Let's see if they take it. It's actually funny. Like, in a lot of situations, teams just forget about this XP rune. It's crazy, actually. Let's see when they take that.
The current game state is still a little bit slow. I think we expected that Aurora might start making some moves with the recent item pickups, but... And then, you know, you remember who you're talking about. Of course, Aurora are not pressed to make any sort of move. They're fine. They
No. They got a 5k lead, minute 9. Well, they don't care. They're just gonna play the same. Safe, cool, calm, collected. Go for 3 items, 4 items. Take the second Roche. Then maybe you can start playing.
It's actually a smoke out now from the side of Boom. The Aghanim's complete for the Earthshaker. He's ready to rumble. We'll show on the wave. Try and threaten this tower.
He wants to punch it. Boom. Damn, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, the Earthshaker really starts to scale exponentially once you get the Aghanims. His fight just unlocks. It's so much easier to work with.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
I'm agree. This is interesting. Aurora got this big lead and has been having that big lead for such a long time. They're still being chilling. All the pressure on them to make a move. Now there's a move. Minute 22:50.
I guess they were just waiting for... What exactly were they waiting for? Because it's not like the Aghanim from the Tango is done or anything. I guess with the flame, it's the only thing that changed for them. The Rogue smoke up, sensing that maybe Boom are starting to feel interested in that Roshan. They don't want to give that away for free, but
Radiant
unbeknownst to
are
them,
scanning.
the Luna's just farming in the safest possible corner on the map away from the Roche pit. So, Aurora, to be fair, I also don't think there's anything stopping them from just going and getting the Roche for themselves. I'm not really sure whether Boom are in a position to contest, especially since they don't have any vision control in the area. A scan out into the pit just manages to catch, I believe, Aurora as they head in there.
Oh, smoke by Dire though.
Yeah,
I mean, if Aurora is in the pit, they can get stomped. Big Sand King ult, big Echo Slam. It's gonna annihilate Aurora.
Oh, Deadshot scuts him out. They see the Moeta with the ward, and they should know that more heroes are collapsing in slowly but surely, ready to fight, ready to rumble. Abed gets the jump first. Controller onto Mac. This Earthshaker is not gonna be a factor. They get the Bolt Blink Initiator.
Damn!
And they get obliterated on Boom. They were not prepared for it at all. Aurora placing down that ward at the pool. That just does everything for them.
Yo, real question. Like, can it be that Castaway is just better than Boom?
I don't know about that, but
I don't know.
come
on,
why,
bro,
okay,
I
why
mean-
do you say that? Is it because you feel like you're not so convinced by the Boom performance right now?
No, I'm just saying, like, Aurora is stomping these guys, while Castaway, I mean, they had a competitive series, right?
Yeah, I guess so, but then you gotta remember also that Castaway caught Aurora like half awake, right? Like, it felt in that first game, this Aurora is not the same Aurora as Game 1 Aurora, I'll tell you that much.
Okay, yeah, that's true. That's
Right,
true,
like
that's
they're
true.
playing a lot more tight. I mean, Abed is having a generational Pango performance.
Yeah, it's true. Maybe they just leveled up so much since their first game today, right? They had 3 games before this, and you kind of felt the level up in every single game. Muerta popping the ult, trying to hit the Tormentor. Dude,
This is
Easy
scary.
almost dying.
Yeah, all that just for the
Dude.
Bat Rider shot. Okay, who cares? Like,
It is horrendously bad.
Dire's structures are
The support
fortified.
tangos. No, sorry, Batriders at least.
every
Dire's
other
bottom
attack
tower
applies
is under
one
attack.
additional stack of sticky napalm. Cool. Flaming Lasso no longer disarms you, yes, because the Bat Rider will be turning around to auto attack during the duration
Exactly.
of this very short lasso. Yeah.
Exactly. You don't want to put the enemy out of position. You just want to, you know. I mean,
just
some
start auto
cores do this. Some core Batriders actually buy this shard, and
Yeah.
they just use it as a stun.
I mean, that
and
amps your
all of
damage
it.
up by a lot, right? But
Exactly.
you know,
It does, but still, it's like
Radiant's top tower is under
7k gold lead now for Aurora as they have the Aegis on their Dragon Knight, feeling very, very strong. Just beating down these tier 2 towers, slowly but surely, doing the routine sweep of the map. On the flip side, Boom doing the only thing they really can at the moment. There's no point of them
Farm.
standing around waiting for their towers to go down. So they are trying to put on some pressure on the side lanes
look at
as
top
well.
lane. Look at top lane. Look at top lane. No.
It's just the TA 2000 Dragon Knight, and with him being the first one to defend, that means that there's no option for Boom to even try and jump on him. They'll just give it up. At least they force Aurora out of this area for now.
Yes, that's true. But honestly, this gem pickup, I love it. Look, this is the sign of a good team, right? A good team will know when the map is theirs and when they can invest into the gem to get total map control, right? Because with this gem, there will not be a single observer ward on the map from Boom, and that means they cannot really get a good pick off, right? Normally, you put some observer on some obscure spots, and you will maybe get a smoke out and get a fight on that ops, right? But this is not really possible anymore against the Eng, because he will be running around constantly, scouting out all those ward wards you wanna surprise the enemies on, and it's hard for my boys on Boom. Not gonna lie. Let's see though if this EK wants to go high ground. He's still got
I mean,
the
there
Aegis.
is high ground epicenter, high ground echo slam, pretty nice. What was that on the Bat Rider?
Okay.
Not really the move. Both supports just kind of fumbling the bag a little bit there. Really not sure what that was about.
Roll also used. Does Arbit want to push? No. Sorry, not Arbit. TA 2000. Oh!
The bait with the ward. They're
Busy.
just gonna kill Tims. Both supports going down. T2000 losing quite a bit of HP. You need to wait for that natural regen to start working up a little bit. Just gonna go lifesteal off somewhere else, perhaps.
He's just going bottom.
Oh, it's the Wisdom Rune.
Yep.
Can he make it there in
Think we're
time?
gonna. No way. No way.
Oh no, Shaker! The stun finds him mid-air!
No way.
Yeah, TA2000 has no additional way of stopping Mac, but
is under attack.
that was quite a heads-up play from the DK, but even faster for Mac to go snag that for the team.
Well played by Mac. If they lose this, Esports will be starved. Now they're still kind of okay. Let's see what's the next big moment in this game.
This game feels so hard for Januel to play, right? Every time he jumps in, there's just such an instant response from Aurora.
Yep,
Abed has been all over their opponents.
Yeah, sorry, they got the DK, they got the Pango, they got the whole... So many stuns.
Yeah. I mean, ever since that that push in the top lane that TA2000 lost a lot of HP to, he hasn't really regened enough or felt confident enough to keep it going.
Radiant are
They spot out Mag in the top lane, I think. He just got scanned out. Now the chase is on. Abed swashes wrongly, and Mag will be able to TP back to safety. So I will say that Boom are doing a pretty good job at preserving their high ground. Sure, they end up losing 1 or 2 supports, and they clear out the vision. They hold their high ground. It's nothing crazy. And they're buying themselves time, which they very desperately need for this Luna to get to her items. Now, the Kanda is on its way, just a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, slowly but steadily they're getting there, but look at this. Oh, no, the Insta-stun and the Insta-doom. They put everything on that Luna. Holy smokes. Okay. She's dead. She's dead.
Really, really smart lane ward there, spotting out the Luna, trying to inch out of her base to a place where she thought would be safe. She could not have been more wrong. Yeah, Melody is
Would Kaori have placed that?
Hey, relax,
We don't know. Okay.
Yeah, I guess we'll never know. We'll never know whether Kaori would have placed that. But yeah, I think the Ench has done a great job in terms of controlling the map, moving the heroes around. I don't know who's calling the shots exactly on Aurora. I tend to believe that it's probably Jabs in the earlier stage of the game and now probably just TA2000, but they're doing a good job. But they're not in any rush whatsoever. Like, they are straight up, okay, you know, you're gonna bring all your heroes back, we're just gonna chill. We're just gonna keep this pressure going. Very Falcons-esque, if you ask me.
Yeah, I mean, Quest is, right? This is TA2000 we're talking about, right? This guy loves to farm. This guy loves to play mid-60. When Spectre is back in the meta and faces Void, man, you better suit up for some 70-minute games.
Precious bounty.
Still gonna try and come out though.
Big smoke, 4 people. Muerta's not in there. She's kind of playing on her own, kind of showing up on mid lane, so the smoke is kind of secret. They're attacking top lane, but there's nothing really going on there.
I mean, I still feel like it's kind of telegraphed, right? Well, like if the Muerta is walking out by herself to the mid lane like this,
kind of weird, right?
Yeah, there's no way that Aurora don't know something's going on. They are huddling together.
Wait, did they actually? No, they didn't scan, right? They're not finding anything though. This is so awkward.
I mean, I guess they get some nice little sunlight heading out on the map or out of their base for a little bit, right? You need some vitamin D.
True. That is not untrue, but yeah, they don't really find anything. Abed. Dude, he's finishing up the Octarine. This guy is fat as well. Holy smokes. Look on mid lane, Melody, but no, he's too good. He won't feed. Sanking. By the way, we haven't really checked on this, but the Sanking got boots of travel. That's a build we haven't seen in a long time. But I guess he just evaluated that they need to split push.
Yeah,
heavily farm this game. Oh, there's something happening in the river. Nope, TP out.
Okay.
Nothing.
I mean, for now, FBZ's build is very different from the other Sankings that we've seen in this current patch, right? A lot of Sankings going for that, just Bloodstone, but it's kind of switched it up a little bit.
Oh, Mac. Forced out. Doom. Nah, they don't find anything.
Do you think Aurora are just waiting for the Roche? Like, are they just playing it absolutely safe? They have to be, right? I can't imagine what else they'd be waiting for.
Well, of course, they're waiting 20 seconds, then they rush. First they take the second Tormentor though. They've still got some good shards. Let's see who gets it. Yeah, Melody, Enchantress shard. Super good. You can dodge projectiles with it, spells and attacks. But you also get those 2 free, or not free, but you get those 2 Impetus hits, which do quite a lot of damage. And outpush with this, Sanking finishing up the Skadi. Roche is up now. It's time of truth. Aurora. This is what they have been farming for. This is what, I mean, Boom have also been farming for. But let's see what happens.
So Tim's, I think, typically in a lot of struggling Muerta games where you are positioned 4, sometimes we like to see these, or we see Muertas sort of pivot and go for a bit more of a carry build, some Mjolnir, some Gleipnirs just to do some damage. Hasn't really made it there yet though. This Muerta is very poor. And again, like we said earlier this cast, the Muertas have come out a lot from a lot of these position 4 players, but it just hasn't really been convincing.
Yeah. I honestly think you need to be a specialist on this hero. You need to be someone like
Save.
Save, exactly.
Yeah.
It's exactly the player I thought of. This guy is just a beast on Muerta. And there are some others, like Tofu, for example, maybe. He also had big impact on this hero last TI, not this year's TI. But yeah, these average Muerta players, I just feel like if you're not exceptional on this hero, you should pick something else. That's just my feeling with this hero.
Yeah. Or maybe if you have a lineup that just kind of functions a bit more directly with a Muerta, right? Like I'm imagining something like a Ma, someone who can keep you in the calling, something like that. Just make use of the repositioning and stuff like that.
No.
But Aurora going to grab that Aegis without any trouble at all. I was wondering whether Boom are going to try and contest for that, but they still are playing keep away. They've picked up a gem of their own, so they're kind of counter-clearing the vision set up by Aurora.
Yeah.
They've been able to enjoy a brief moment of peace for the past 5 minutes, and not really sure whether that amounts to anything item-wise, because the Luna has the Kanda now, but not much else.
I mean, there's some items coming up for the Dire, for Boom. But there's more items coming up for Radiant, kind of, and the problem is Radiant has a Doom. It's Doom in late game. He's the king usually, right? And not sure. This DK is also the king, I feel like. 4k out of the Luna. I mean, the Luna has decent damage, right? But the other heroes, I'm not sure if the damage is coming out from the Sand King and the Shaker, right? Like Pango and Doom are able to output a lot more impact on these fights.
Yeah, Octarine complete for Abed now. The swashers are gonna come out hot and heavy.
Dude, hot and heavy.
Let's
go.
Where are we going if we're Aurora right now, right? Like we thought, okay, they're gonna wait for this Aegis. They've got it.
Surely they will try something now, right?
Maybe they hit like a tier 3 tower or something.
Surely they will go for something. Maybe they're waiting for the minute 37 neutrals or something. No,
maybe they're just doing us a favor. They're like, yo, okay, the games today have been messy. We're gonna show you the cleanest game of Dota ever, and just to add a little spice, we're gonna make it go until 60 minutes, just so you can say you cast
baby, let's go! There's two
serving
siege
the people.
engines. There's 2 siege engines pushing in top and middle though. DK popping that farm for 50 damage on his hero. But no, he's like, guys, I'm not gonna hit the high ground against Shaker, Sand King, and Batrider, right?
Yeah,
he still remembers
I think that might be the right decision. Like I understand the hesitation, but
you're not a fan of it, or what?
No, I do wonder at what point. I guess this is where I need to ask you, do they need to wait exclusively for a pick off outside our base? You think?
I mean, they don't have to, but they can. It's not like the game is getting worse for them. It's like, of course, the net worth is like, it's not like getting like better for them, but game's also not getting worse. It's basically the same. They can just wait for a pickoff. And going high ground, I mean, it's kind of risky, right? Into this Batrider, into all those instant stuns. It's not easy. And I mean, they can farm. They are ahead. They will still be ahead.
Are you worried at all that at some point the heroes on Boom just kind of start getting very crucial items?
Not
like
really.
FBZ, he's looking at the Linkins, same thing for the Luna. Suddenly the Doom's not going to be much of a factor anymore, and neither will the Dragon Tail.
I mean, sure, it can happen, but I don't think that danger is immediate. I mean, of course, if they let them farm for another 10-15 minutes, yes. Then the game is probably more even than it is now. But, I mean, they have like 5 to 10 minutes where the game is kind of staying in the same spot. If nothing happens. Oh, look at this, by the way. Melody and TA2K. They are attacking. Do they find Jack, boys? Who has no Linkens yet? This is like a 3-lane situation now. Everyone is ratting. Mech is chilling on the high ground. They don't see him.
He's cosplaying a ward right now because he's so bored.
I mean, they got 8 kills in 38 minutes,
Radiant's
right?
middle tower is under attack.
Which is like, what? 1 kill every 5 minutes?
Honey, it's time for your 5-minute kill.
Yeah.
Yes, dear.
Yep, in 2 minutes they're gonna get 1 more kill, maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe, no.
We can only hope.
No.
We
Let's see.
wanted we wanted a competitive series. This isn't really feeling as competitive from Boom side. I'm sure that there is a degree of it that's just Aurora being very, very, very disciplined,
Yes,
which
they are.
I will say is quite unlike this team. So it's a good look, at least if you're an Aurora fan, because I think
No.
where Aurora sometimes tend to fall short is they make a few too many mistakes, a few too many forward plays when they have the advantage. In fact, I think as someone who used to be a long-time Aurora fan myself, like, you kind of prefer it if the team is losing, because then they might pull off some crazy comeback compared to if they're ahead, you
Damn.
know they're gonna throw it.
Damn! Okay, okay. I mean, they had 23 Savage earlier, right? And this guy is explosive.
Yeah, true.
22K is like more of the passive guy. Oh! Big smoke now! Bam, it's time to go. Luna's
Okay.
also ready to go. Luna,
Okay, Boom
she's
is
actually
ready.
strong.
Okay, looks like a fight is brewing. Lasso up. Januel finds a target, and they get the edge. Now she is holding the gem, so that's quite significant. I'm not sure
Yo,
whether
yo,
they
get
notice
the
it
gem.
below the ghost.
Yeah, I get it.
It gets pinged out. They pick it up. So nicely done. So that map control is going to start to diminish for Aurora.
Yeah.
Pango had just passed the gem back over to the edge too, so a bit unfortunate in terms of the timing.
I honestly, I'm not...
Scanning.
I mean, yeah, the game's still fine for Aurora. They still got the fat Doom, the fat Pango, the fat DK, but, you know, it is kind of evening out. I'm not saying Dire is ahead or anything, but it's kind of evening out, right?
Yeah, I mean, the gold lead is just stagnating, right? Like, they
Yeah.
haven't really increased it. They haven't really been able to deny Boom. And the Earthshaker now has his own Linkens. In fact,
Yeah.
you're looking at a Linkens completion on all 3 core heroes in
Yeah.
just a bit. The Sand King's the only one missing here, so FBC will have that shortly. And suddenly, Jab's game gets much, much harder. He doesn't actually have a way of breaking it.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, actually, maybe... no, he actually has the mana burn. He has the mana burn, so he can break it. Not gonna be a problem. But still, like... I don't know. I feel like when you are in a game that's like 70 to 80% yours,
Yeah.
and you just don't do any moves, you know, it's going towards a 50-50 game, which of course is still not bad per se, but relatively speaking, it's worse, right? So...
You see, the
I mean,
difference is that Falcons do this, but they continue to extend their lead, right? When Falcons do this, the gold lead keeps going up every minute.
Yeah.
You're just chunking through and punishing really hard. But right now, Aurora, they're kind of doing the same thing where they're deciding to play a little bit slow, but it doesn't...
it doesn't
Maybe I'm just a
translate to
pleb.
the
Yeah,
advantage.
maybe I'm just a pleb and I don't see it. But it doesn't really make me feel like, yeah, when they go high ground, it's going to be over, right? Like, there's still the threat of the Boom team fight.
Yeah, I mean, they got the stuns, right? They got the stuns and they got the Luna for the damage. So they will have the ability to kill Aurora's heroes, regardless, right? Even the Weta is killing, even the Weta with the
Radiant's
lasso.
top tower
They
is
got the
under
late game
attack.
secured, kind of. Look at Jabs.
Ooh.
I think this guy went for Kaya Yasha. This is crazy.
Yeah, not surprised. Very Jab-esque build.
You're not surprised that he's building like a weird item?
No, no. Wait, what do you mean? That's Jabs. That's
Okay.
he just literally buys whatever the hell he wants whenever.
I mean, it's easier with this build to break the Linkens and cast the Doom, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Still, it's...
Mass TP's back. Mac desperately trying to escape. They still have eyes on him though, but not for long. TA 2000 won't be able to continue that chase.
double
They
XP
basically
for
mass
Aurora.
evacuated out of that area.
Yep,
So
they got
yeah,
the double
Aurora,
XP got out.
10 more seconds until the Roche. It's gonna be a daytime Roche, which gives them the advantage in terms of the outpost, but still, I can't help but feel like you've waited a bit too long and now Boom won't be scared to try and contest you around the pit.
No. And honestly, Luna, she's slowly getting there. Luna 25 talent is insane, right? It's the moment where you get the double Lucent Beam, which is pretty good. Not gonna lie.
You're gonna start chunking out these big slabs of damage. Even though you have so much HP and armor on the Aurora heroes, Luna.
Yeah, this talent is big boss time. You can also get a rapier in there, and then it's getting ridiculous. And I mean, if Aurora didn't want to push high ground earlier, I don't think they'll try to push high ground into 25 Luna anytime soon. But look at this. There is a 5-on-5 situation cooking. Let's see what the smoke status is. Radiant seems to be smoking. On Dire, they don't really have it equipped right now.
Okay, this is gonna be the fight. This is gonna be what happened. The previous time we were here, it was a very nice initiation from Abed to ruin the days of Boom. On the high ground, getting vision of Mac for now. Both teams cold feet a little bit around the pit. Boom especially, they knew what happened the previous time. They're scared to make the same mistake.
Oh my goodness.
Are they just waiting for somebody to show? Because I mean, Melody's the only one presenting himself. That's the lasso. They grab the first target they see. And looks like the Ench is just gonna go down. I say that. Still alive on Melody. They turn things around. They kill the Earthshaker almost immediately. He just melts like butter. Tim's on the side, trying to do damage. Will finish off the Ench, but is it worth it? TA2000 now on the front lines. Popping the BKB. He's alive. He's completely fine. And chasing on the Jack boys. The Luna has the TP out under the BKB. Way too much disruption from Abed. And the Doom immediately on that poor Earthshaker.
Wait, what?
Did he just buy back, TP in, and die?
He did that back to hell and back move. Oh, Mac! Farming for 45 minutes into this one. Oh my god. Shocking indeed.
I don't even know what to say. I think he bought back, TP to the outpost in the top lane, came through the twin gates and just met his own death.
Exactly. This is straight back to hell and back to hell and back. That's nasty work. They were so hesitant. They did not want to burst the
Ench, right? Like they were just. It was so awkward because out of everybody who's showing on the front lines, why would you want Mac to be the one trying to punch an Ench? Like,
he's no
that's never gonna work out.
He's not able to hit because he has no attack speed, right? The Untouchable was live. By the way, it's minute 45 and they don't have a Silver Edge into DK and into Ench, right? Kinda cringe. Especially the DK. He has like close to 40 armor, I think, from his passive, right? If you Silver Edge and look at this guy, plus 41 armor. He will lose a lot of armor with his Silver Edge, and they probably need one.
Yeah, I think somewhere down the line, maybe for the Luna or for Tim's, but nobody else can seem to buy it for now. In comes Abed, rolling in with the Shiva's Guard. So much vision and control. And Jabs looking for a follow-up as well. Can't find a Doom for now, but Abed, Lasso, the ball being pulled back into the fountain. That's not where the Pango wants to be. Bounced into the fountain. He can't roll his way out of this one. Surely he's still surviving, but finally goes down. Abed, a bit too big for his britches. We've seen this happen before, but they turn around.
Mac.
Muscle down the racks.
Mac is close.
FBZ trying to buy time for the Earthshaker to come back. This is what you need. Mac looking for an angle. Was it the Doom not used yet? So Mac has to be so careful. FBZ somehow managing to survive that situation as Aurora will be able to disengage cleanly.
Yep, and they still got the Aegis. Not sure about the Refresher Shard. They got everything. Tim's bought back. I mean, Abed bought back. That's quite good for Boom, I guess. But
yeah, I guess. You still lose your Rex though, so...
Yeah, exactly. But honestly, at this point, the Rex is kind of whatever. Refresher Shard used, by the way. He's got the cheese in his inventory. They can push. Look at TA2K. He's got the Dragon Form in 15 minutes. Seconds, of course. It has been a long day, boys. I think he's ready to go for the next side.
Yeah. I don't really see what else he could be scared of with his Aegis in tow.
Scythe of Light in the hood, my man. He's ready.
Yeah. Aurora Heroes looking really good.
Look at this Ench. This Ench is just hitting. Oh, Lasso?
Done well. Pulling in the Lasso. Still has the second life.
Oh
Aurora
my god,
not
this
pressed
guy
at
is
all about this
so
situation.
Tanky.
Look at Jabs. He's just waiting for an opportunity, waiting for Mac or FBZ to show themselves. In comes Abed to make the space again. Jumping in, breaking the Linkens. They haven't got the Doom because Mac's able to escape. They turn around onto FBZ, forcing his BKB and the Glyph. Aurora, is that going to be enough to stop them? Jumping in, looking for an Echo, only landing onto two considerably low value targets. You're not going to be able to kill TA2000, but at least you get Melody. So all that for a
It's
pos
okay.
5 inch.
It's okay.
But you hold, I guess. You hold.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
By the way, Q only 1 death after 48 minutes of gameplay. I guess there's
crazy.
only 12 kills as well. So this guy's beasting it up. This guy's honestly beasting it up. If I have to give MVP to one of those Aurora players today, it's probably Q so far. At
For
least.
real? Damn. Okay.
Yeah, Q's a beast, bro.
Not Melody. I mean, Melody's Ench has been insane.
No.
No. Okay.
Q's a beast. Q's a beast. And Melody, I mean, he could have just died last fight. Honestly, like he could have just died doing this, but somehow, boom, kind of. I wouldn't say shit bad, but it kind of did.
I will say that I think FBZ has been doing a pretty decent job given the circumstances of the game in terms of just being in the mix, disabling enemy heroes, and
Yeah, with the early blink,
So-
he did a lot. True, actually.
yeah, and he's sort of still making sure that he's not falling too far behind. So respect there. It's really been Mac who's been struggling to find any impact in this game so far. The Echo Slams haven't really been game changing. Even the visuals feel more like defensive. Please get me out of here instead of posturing for anything good. So maybe
at
still
this, though.
riding the high of the
Shit.
previous game with Teamless, where he
maybe.
stomped them. But
Yeah, classic. But look at Lona actually. He is buying a Silver Edge, so they will be able to break that armor from the DK, right? Right now, he's giga tanky
Radiant's middle tower
on the
is under
DK,
attack.
but now the Silver Edge, actually he will lose like 40 armor in Dragon form, which makes him like insanely less tanky.
yeah,
So it's gonna be something. Look, it gives him. It's on the innate actually. It's on the innate, and it gives him like 27.5, right? But it's 1.5 multiplier in dragon form. So in dragon
crazy.
form, he gets like 41 armor or something. 41 armor, and of course regen as well, right? It's not only the armor, it's also regen. So you essentially take away 40 armor and 40 regen if you break him. When you break
That's
him,
kind of
Which is
ridiculous.
insane. Yeah.
Tier 2000 is gonna have to watch himself for sure. Maybe
Yeah.
the BKB pop, just the Satanic in time when he realizes his break is gonna be extremely important. I will say that I understand why nobody has bought this so far, but they are still missing a pipe on Aurora, which I thought would be very, very useful for dealing with the Sand King and the Earthshaker and their damage coming out. They haven't really... I guess it's a bit too late to buy an item like that. You don't really need it
Radiant
anymore.
are scanning.
Yeah. No, it could have been an item for a timing push, but I guess they tried to do it differently. And I mean, it worked out, right? They had a giga lead in this game early on. But honestly, they have problems. Oh, never mind, TA2K. Look at this guy.
Oh.
He's crazy. He's crazy.
He's in the base. They see him.
He's crazy. Wait, does he die?
No, he's in
He's
smoke right
smoked.
now.
Yeah, he's smoked. He's smoked.
They see him now. They
He
should see
breaks.
him now. The creeps. Yeah, they know.
Oh my god. Ay, 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 ay.
Yeah, all I'll say is it was a good
Nasty.
thing he was smoked, because if he was just walking up into that section, he would have been toast.
Exactly. I mean, the smoke was important. Good play. He could have just died there, not gonna lie. He didn't. Man, Aurora. They really, like, were you joking when you said that they're gonna make it a 60-minute game? Because
I was-
it seems
who
like a
do you-
60-minute game.
Yeah, like literally, they're just like, yo. Sorry for ending the previous game so fast, guys. Let's give the people something to get entertained by. It might just
What's
be
your
part
favorite
of.
tier 5?
Oh,
no,
what's my
that's
favorite
smoke. Big
T5?
smoke.
Oh, okay, yeah, I might have to hold that thought. But I think Arcanist armor is low-key gold though.
Loki got it. Okay, yeah. It's an interesting concept. That's something for sure. I can agree with you on.
I think
Force
just off
boots are
personal use,
goated.
Force Boots, just because it's so fun.
Yeah, Force Boots are goated. Not gonna lie, they're fun. Oh,
Oh,
last
Lasso.
two. He's bye.
Bye-bye.
There. Bye bye.
Damn, that's cold. You see the Encher's corpse just
Yeah,
fly
of
across
course.
the screen.
I mean, bro. Yeah, usually you see this happen quite a lot with Shakers in the game. It's just Mac not having the greatest game. That's why you don't really see it that much.
True.
No shade though, no shade on my boy.
Yeah, I think he expected a very different outcome to the early laning stage, and
Yeah.
that has characterized his entire game, right?
True.
Actually, if you look at how the game has played out for the side of Boom, they were really relying on Mac to have a good game with that last pick Earthshaker.
Exactly.
But
He was
it just
supposed to-
never was the
yeah.
case. They weren't really... FBZ wasn't having the best time as well, so they never really had a good call to play around for what feels like 25 minutes. The only reason why we
Oh,
didn't see
there's
any
some
action
moves.
is
Something happening. Hood.
I don't know whether it's something happening more than just Mac dying.
Oh!
Bye-bye.
Oh my god, he's just dying.
Yeah.
Dead, bro.
That was a good try for a smoke if they didn't have a tier 2 and if TA2000 was like a low. Yeah, that just felt so risky. They didn't see any heroes on the map either, so I don't really know what that was about.
Yeah, I feel like if you try to go into these choke points, choke hike. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, okay. Dude, they even popped the Eclipse. Okay. Tim.
Kind of got a good thing going, but the Doom comes in. Aghanim's complete for Jabs. He's just gonna chase after FPZ now. Yeah, they'll finish off the Sand King. Should be pretty easy. TA2000 might be looking for a bit more. Just needs a blink. Can he find anyone on the high ground? Swift blink giving him the move speed. Second blink there from Tims. Nicely done.
By the way, this Muerta X is so wonky. Like, have you noticed it? It's like she shoots someone and then his soul leaves his body. Like, the body is like stunned and the soul is running around it. And the body takes only like a certain amount of damage. It's so weird.
It's a bit hard to like when a Muerta uses it, I find it hard to understand who is benefiting from this situation.
Exactly, yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like I'm like, did you just save him? Because if you just kind of beat the shit out of that base hero, he might have just died. Because there's a bit of a cap on like how much damage you can do to the soul, right?
It's like there's you just deal like 35% less, I think. So it's basically just damage reduction, but of course it's a stun, right? So it's kind of like trade-off, so to say. But yeah, it's kind of like the Wyvern, right? With the Wyvern curse, it's always like, oh wait, did this Wyvern just grief the game, or was he like?
Was this actually like a game-winning move?
Yeah, you never know, right? You always have to think about it. Let's see on the Radiant Ancient area. There's some... Nope, absolutely nothing happening. Sorry.
Yeah, I literally... Look, I can't believe that at 20 minutes, we were like, oh, Aurora are doing so well. Like, surely, haha, they're gonna do the Aurora thing and make it 60 minutes. And here we are at 55 minutes, sitting around, twiddling our damn thumbs. Absolutely nothing is going on.
I mean...
And to be honest with you, I don't know at what point Boom change things, right? Like right now, Jack Boys, he's queuing up the Divine Rapier. That might be the turning point for them in terms of the damage he's trucking out. But Aurora are still obscenely strong on their heroes. We mentioned it previously in the fight earlier on, but Jazz has completed the Aghanims. He can just chase down the heroes. A smoke move comes out though. They're getting ready for a defense. Only Jackie is showing.
I don't know. This is wild game. But at this point, of course, Aurora, they finished all those items. They're big as hell. But, I mean, at this point, even Boom, they kind of finished most of their items.
A bit of a catch. Melody getting found by Januel again. Do they care? No, they'll just let Melody die again. But I think that's the only thing that's happened.
That's a gem as well.
Yeah, I guess so. That's pretty important.
Yeah, for the past 5 minutes, right? It's Melody being lassoed and died like 3 or 4 times. Maybe the Hoodwink also got killed once. But yeah, overall, I mean, I don't know. This guy can't get more fat, right? Actually, he acquired the big black dragon, but that's kind of the extent of getting fatter, right? He can maybe buy a moon shard, but that's it. Like, he probably wants to keep all his other items. He can buy the shard, which is not heckin' epic.
Yeah.
Actually, 5 on 4 situation now. Stun on the mid lane.
He has an A on this.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't. 3 seconds. Has the Aegis, has the cheese. Will pop everything. In comes Jabs. Big Doom. Onto Jackie. Big trouble for the Luna. Popping the BKB with the 4 staffs away. TA2000 getting lassoed up. Controlling the Dragon Knight, but he's BKB'd up. They haven't been able to break him. They will get the first life on Arbit, but there's Jabs again with the silence. Holding them down with the Doom and chasing away. The second Doom refreshed. Mac doesn't stand a chance in this fight, as he will just get killed off.
Dude.
It was so easy for Jabs, just walking at him. But at least they bailed their Luna out, and the Earthshaker still has the buyback.
Yep. They did commit the buyback on the edge. But overall, man, is this gonna move the needle? Is it gonna move the needle? I feel like it should, right? Shaker used all of his stuff, even used the refresher orb. if I saw that correctly. And,
No,
and
I don't think he had it.
he didn't have it yet. Okay, so I mean,
I think there was
surely they're gonna
refresher
push
on
now.
Doom, so they don't have Doom,
Oh yeah, true.
which is what is probably
True,
going to stop
actually,
Aurora
yeah.
from pushing.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Yep.
All right,
Nope.
guys. All right, this practical joke is getting a little bit old. Like this,
Wait, did Doom just sell his refresher and rebuy it?
I'll be honest, I don't have. I don't know, but his gold.
No, he has still insane amount of gold. But I mean, it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
no, I don't think so.
He,
no.
he gets the full. Maybe he thought it would refresh the cooldown or something, but it doesn't.
Yeah, no, I'm trying. You know.
I was like, oh. He's trying for things to do in this game. He's like, oh guys. Maybe he can buy a Midas and sell it, like use it 2 times. He will actually buy a Midas when it's 60. He will actually buy the Midas on 60. He should already buy it to get the max charges, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Oh, there's some sacred relic item coming out on the DK.
Okay.
It's the
No, it's
nullifier.
nullifier.
No Rapira. No,
Yeah.
no Rapira.
Rapira on the Luna though. Rapira on the Luna, that's something.
Uh-huh.
Backpacking
Yeah.
the Lincoln Sphere, so just all inning on the damage.
Yeah,
And
I like it.
what else we got? Aghanim Scepter on the Muerta. I guess that's kind of like a pseudo save or just a disable on the
Yeah, I
Dragon
know
Knight to
we've-
stop him from hitting. Like,
We've had it for quite some time, actually. Yeah, true.
yeah, but like
yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what is the point for Tim's? Like, who is he gonna parting shot in these fights, right?
I think he's gonna use it offensively as a storm,
Zed does
but
Are scanning.
yeah,
Yeah, fair.
I think he just uses it offensively as a semi-stun. I mean, there's some damage reduction involved, but I mean, with the rapier, you can still probably punch through some of those heroes if they are stunned without a BKB, even with that damage reduction. Oh, refresher orb. There it is now.
Okay, he's got it.
He's got it, boys. Minute 60. Where's the Midas? Now you gotta buy the Midas and use it to get these.
Okay,
useful
minute
items.
60 item check.
Pirate
We made it, folks. This is what it was all.
Pirate heads.
What it was called for. False boots on Mac
Yep.
and pirate hat on Abed. So he's gonna be farming
Shield
that.
Doom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any item that you think will change the game? I feel like mirror shields on some
Or
of the Doom
Doom.
heroes for sure,
Yeah.
right?
Honestly, I mean, he's got the axe, sure, but still, like, dooming yourself and running in is not the same as dooming
Yeah,
an
it's
enemy.
a lot more awkward for sure. False boots for TA 2000.
Force boots are also insane against Doom because,
A Book of Shadows is kind of good too, huh?
yeah.
Dude, there's gonna be like a whole set of like 11 seconds if someone gets a Book of Shadows where they are muted, dispelled, like immune
True,
and shit.
true,
Like you
true,
put the parting
true, yeah.
shot, then the Book of Shadows, then
Then the point shot.
literally no one can hit them.
Yeah. Oh, Giant String on the Luna. Mirror Shield on Q.
Oh, I don't know whether Giant's Ring is the buy. I guess it gives you a bit more strength and survivability,
The
but
cliff walking. It's all about the cliff walking more. I mean, you know, the DK is the
guess.
big black boss. He can walk, fly over cliffs. But Luna can do the same now. Luna can follow the
fair.
black dragon over those cliffs. It's gonna be epic chase. Brothers.
yo, Pog, TA 2000 has the shard at 61 minutes. He can now
Oh,
fireball.
Let's go, fireball.
Let's go.
Damn. Boots travel level 2 on the Doom.
Telescope, FBZ, waiting to see what he'll pick. Book of the Dead for Tim's, maybe? Yeah, Book of the Dead. Okay.
Yep, Book of the Dead, it's the split push thingy. Man, Necronomicon, those
Dude, okay.
times were...
Let's chill for a bit. Let's relook how we got here, okay? So for those of you just joining us, this has been a whole load of Aurora really just, you know, at some points it looked disciplined, and then at some points it's pure fear. Like Aurora just have not dared at all to challenge on the high ground. There were a couple of times where, you know, the Pango rolls all the way into the fountain and then end up dying and they buy back, but
Yeah.
there have also been multiple instances where at least we, in our sort of inexperience,
Radiant
felt
are
like
scanning.
Aurora could have really pushed the issue, but they are instead choosing to chill out. Now, both teams now equip the 60-minute items. There's not much scaling to go, but For the longest time, Boom have been herded back into their base. Aurora smoked up. Are they looking for a fight? This could be the game ender.
Oh, big fight happening.
Oh no,
they
already killed Mac. How does this keep happening? I mean, now Tim's is gonna get found out. Buyback on Mac, but Ahmed rolling through all of them. Jackboy is being controlled. This Luna needs to get out of here, popping the Eclipse, but Jabs is fine for now.
He's just
control.
hitting.
The Doom will go down.
What a
He can
beast.
buy back into this fight. The BKB's popped as well. Abed is in a bit of an awkward position away from the rest of his team, so he'll peel away.
Okay. So they did trade one-on-one. Tim's, Hex, A on disc.
Oh, A on disc.
But
Nullifier will do the job though.
Nullifier,
There's a buyback on the Moeta. He might still keep going here. There could be a potential dieback on Mac. It's not done just yet. FBZ trying to route them, cut them off. Where's TA2000 though? Looking for a lasso. Again, it's Melody. He's just addicted to lassoing Melody. He just can't stop. And chances will go down, no buyback.
Ooh.
At best, a 4v5 situation. Maybe this is what Aurora was so scared about.
Huge.
The
Maybe they can
60-minute
do it.
item's just a bit too powerful. Q. The Lincolns will drop it. But he's still gonna go down. That's the gem down.
Dude,
Boom.
they can
Are
do
they
it.
seriously doing it here? Have Aurora just waited for far too long?
I mean, Luna's doing the damage. Then Luna was like, oh, I have to run away. And they was like, wait, I don't have to run away. He pops the BKB and just hits. Boom, dies in 2 seconds. Holy moly.
He's like, hang on, I have 500 damage. He just turns around and starts auto-attacking. It's just conditioning, you know? You spend all of the game being terrified as shit, and then now you're like, hang on, I might just be the boss.
Yeah.
As they head into the Roche Pit. Just for that
Honestly,
additional insurance.
that
Refresher
Luna's-
shot.
Yeah, that Luna, he actually has some room to growth as well. To roll. He can buy the eggs, and the damage is not that great, but the vision from the eggs is actually king.
It's also kind of annoying because if you catch the heroes outside their magic immunity, it becomes so hard for them
Actually
to do
true.
anything, right? It's just like mini stun, even if you're trying to swashbuckle away, let's say on the Pango. It's just very easy for you to get interrupted and killed off. And Abed, we're seeing some of the, it's crazy to say, but limitations of the late game Pango. He's gone for more of a utility, rolling thunder, just disabling the back line, instead of that typical Ags damage build. And as a result, he's not quite as tanky, not quite as much of a damage threat as he otherwise would be if he played more for scaling.
The Eclipse does stun, by the way. That's not a thing anymore. It used to be the case. There used to be a talent, but not there anymore.
Oh,
I
right.
remember correctly.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I'm trolling.
But
It's just
still
damage.
good. It's still good. Yeah, small trolling.
Just
always
trolling.
happening.
60 minutes, guys. Relax.
Yeah, I like this. This case, brain
Nothing's
is
happening. Don't
melted
worry about
already
it.
at
I
the
have
minute
some
40 mark.
room to be wrong as hell.
Exactly.
I don't
It's gonna
know.
be another 60 minutes here for sure.
Dire are scared.
Dude, then we go into game 2 and it's the exact same shit. Like, this is game 1, by the way. Aurora versus Boom. We asked for a lit series. I don't know whether this is considered a lit series. I think I don't know whether this is what I wanted. But Aurora, late game, I guess we finally got their namesake.
Oh, there is something happening. Jab's
No.
dooming himself.
He's gonna try and run up. Epicenter being wound up. FBZ looking for an entrance, but BKB's already
Luna.
popped. They're collapsing on the Luna, dropping very low.
Luna's-
The Luna will die, has a buyback, and can't rejoin the fight. This is not looking good for Boom, and they need to evacuate. Parting shot trying to bail FBZ out, but all the damage reduction in the world, and his second BKB, they're trying their best. The Echo Slam comes through, but TA2000 just a bit too tanky. They'll lasso him now. Refreshes like mad, and the Dragon Knight will buy back. Jabs is there with the Doom onto 2 though. They have the control on the supports, but who's doing the damage? Abed. Aeon this popped, forced to run away, and Boom, they understand now that they don't have enough gas in the tank to keep this going. TA2000 is back, and he's gonna melt the Moeta. No buyback on that hero, 4v5. And right now it's Boom back into the base. All their spells used basically. The refreshers out of the picture. They have Aegis on the
Oh
Earthshaker
my
still,
God.
but I don't know whether that's enough.
Oh my goodness. No refresher, no dooms on Doom as well, so I guess it's back to farming, right? Oh.
Nah, no, surely Aurora, surely they sense that this is their time to win. The Moeta,
Okay, let's go.
quite a bit of a problem. with the Aghanim's and just all the disables and the calling. Surely
Surely
now
they will not do nothing, right?
Surely they don't need to wait another 4.5 minutes for the Roche.
Surely
It's
they will make a move,
39k
right?
gold.
Yeah, I mean the problem is DK has no buy. That is just the problem. DK has no buy. So even with this amp damage rune, I don't think he will try anything. Oh really?
Maybe.
I mean it's too risky. Hey, honestly, if you haven't attacked the base of Boom for the last 20 minutes, this is not the time to do it, I think.
I mean, sometimes you get a little bored, you know what I'm saying? You're sitting there playing the same game, you want to change hero. I mean, T2000's been playing DK for 70 minutes at this point, I don't know. I'd want out.
There's no buy. I'm not sure. Maybe he'll pop the ult and go in, but...
Yeah, right? Like, just auto-attack it a few times, scare them, you know, get 4-staffed out, I don't know.
Yeah, but it's so risky.
Dude, they're actually waiting. They're actually waiting.
If he goes down, the game's over, right? It's literally over. Luna will just kill that throne.
Okay, quick check on the buyback status. So the Dragon Knight obviously doesn't have his. The Luna doesn't have hers. The Earthshaker and the Bat have used theirs as well. Everybody else has their buyback. So, I mean, I kind of feel like if there was a time for Aurora to go, it will be now when only FBZ has buyback. Everybody else has used theirs and they know this for a fact. It's not even a question about the gold.
No. Nah, you gotta chill till DK has buyout. So this game is gonna be at least a 75-minute game. Oh, bro, I mean...
DK is gonna have buyback, but everybody else is gonna have buyback as well.
Yeah, but I mean, bro, it's a carry. I mean, when you signed up for this, you knew TA2000 could be in the game, and that's the moment you know it's gonna be a 70-minute one.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm acting surprised. We are casting Aurora.
Mac? No way! What?
They didn't have a Lincoln's Break or what? Like, doesn't he have the mana burn?
He does have a Force Staff. He does have a Force Staff on a Hex on Hood. Something happened there.
But the Doom has mana burn.
The
Does that not
brain
break?
rot. It should break. They just had brain rot, I think. They just, I don't know. They're sleeping. Smoke now. Big smoke, actually. Holy shit. Okay, they woke up.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's
to
go.
End the game.
We're ready.
The manager's like, yo, you guys,
Maybe they just hit the buildings?
Wait, what?
Or maybe they just hit the buildings?
Wait, Boom just left.
Whoa.
Boom, they don't see anyone. Boom just left.
They're not inside of their own base. It's like, where the fuck are they?
Yeah, like guys, we waited 70 minutes to meet you here and you're not there. Like what?
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
What is happening?
Power roots. Yeah, this is. Oh my god. There's gonna be a fight. Blink out.
No, there isn't. Epicenter onto the Hoodwink. They will fully focus Q down. Has a buyback, immediately comes out. Here comes the Doom TPing on top. It's a bit awkward though. In comes the rest of Boom trying to capitalize. They need to focus down TA2000, but it's a bit too strong on the Big Black Dragon.
Luna's dead.
Getting controlled up, and Luna will go down. That is your carry out for 2 minutes, and surely that's enough for Aurora to end the game. They'll clean up the rest of the heroes on Boom, and finally, after 71 minutes, it wasn't in the base of Boom, but they cracked the case. They make it all the way back into their jungle with that smoke move. And they find the courage in themselves to push the issue. Surely they can end the game now.
Yeah, they should be no Caparino in the Chatterino. They should be able. Like I actually don't see them defend. Like no way. Oh my goodness, Sand King, man, he's buying the blade mail. He's going for the chat plays. Oh my goodness.
You'll try. Catch them by surprise and hope that they kill themselves. Only one way out of there. You gotta get creative. The question is whether it's gonna be enough. Are Aurora going to fall for it? Hunting away on the base. Boom 4v5. Can they do this even without Jackie?
No way. Look, Melody's main pusher.
Yeah, they're not even showing anyone else. TA2000 will join them now. Micro units coming through. Abed just tempting them. Rolling Thunder not even going to affect him because he had multiple Lincolns placed on him. In comes Januel trying for the pull. They try to get the grab onto TA2000. I'm not really sure what you wanted. Yeah, you parting shot. Okay, who cares? Echo Slam does absolutely nothing. TA2000 heals up the full, and Mac has the BKB back to the base, living on a sliver of HP. The Ancient is dropping. What else can Boom do? Looks like nothing enough. FBZ in the middle of everybody with his Blade Mail, but no one gives a single shit. No one's hitting him. Now they rotate TA2000 though. Is it enough? The Glyph, Tim's now with the Rapier. He has to get back to base, but he died. 2 more minutes. 10 seconds for the Luna. They have a buyback on Mac. They're trying to hold against all odds. Aurora, they need to put an end to this game. They were so scared for so long, but just like that, they smacked down the rest of the heroes of Boom. Can they manage to hold jabs with the Doom in the middle of everybody? Stunned up Max, holding them at bay. The refresh as well. Melody's hitting the throne. The Ench, he wants to put an end to it all, but it's not gonna be enough. They're chasing jabs around. Can he finish the game? Yes, he can.
Oh my goodness.
My goodness, 73 minutes, Aurora.
Oh GG easy. That's the classic GG easy in all chat, right? Ogre has a good body, and Sam doesn't have a good body.
Sure, yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that.
That's sus.
Hey, look, you know what? People are into different things, and you need to respect that. You know what I mean? I think Ogre represents peak bodily performance.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Of course. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, whatever floats.
I mean, have you seen the rack on that man? That's all I'm saying.
Holy.
Pull up the Ogre model right now.
Oh, no,
okay?
I'm not doing it.
His chest go crazy. I hit the gym regularly to try and get a chest like that. That's all I'm saying.
Holy base, man. Getting the chest pump in there. Damn.
Yeah. Get the lips up, get the muscles up.
Yeah,
Get the blood pumping, ready for this game number 3, Aurora versus Boom. You don't want to miss this. This will be a fun one.
Mike, I'm sure Ogre gets your blood pumping.
Yeah, he absolutely does. That's what Bloodlust does. Read the spells, brother.
Yep.
Seriously.
Oh my god, it's
12k MMR, please, JM.
Of course. No, actually, I haven't read a spell in like, I think 5 years or something. I just play.
Yeah, that's fair. Because you just like, every time a patch comes out, you automatically just download it into your brain. That's
exactly.
Everyone 10k MMR and up actually gets the patch automatically downloaded into their brain as a courtesy from Valve.
Like, Bill installed all those microchips in our brains, right?
Yeah, true.
Why read? Oh, let's go though. FBZ and the offlane primal into this Alp. We'll probably have a good time. Top will be okay-ish. Mid lane, I would say it's slightly advantageous for our boy Mech. And bot lane, I think Bristol is fine on this lane. So overall, I think Boom will come out slightly ahead on this lanes.
Again, I think early rotations-wise, you're really keeping an eye out for the Primal Beast and the Pango and where they choose to go. I think in the past, maybe with the Quaswax Invoker, you're getting the Spirit Vessel and the Urn, you're looking to make early rotations run around. But in this current age,
look at this actually. Try laning!
Nice move early on, forcing him to skill the Onslaught. Very heads-up play actually from FBZ because he held the skill point all the way until he saw that aggression. I feel like most of the time Primal Beasts, maybe they just automatically skill the trample and he would have just been dead for sure then.
Yeah, but he's a genius. Oh, TA2K losing his courier. I think there was nothing on it. It already delivered. So that's okay. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Cute play, Tornado to remove the shield. He actually wanted to cancel the shield crash, didn't work though. Still, mid lane looking good for our boy Abed.
Yeah.
Bot lane is not that great for our Razor though, right? This tri-lane start kind of messed him up. I mean, he will come back.
as long as they can keep this, as long as they can keep the Ench away from him, Jab should be fine to just farm. I think Jack Boys probably needs a level 4 or level 5 before you feel confident nasal gooing up the Razor and trying to run him down.
Oh baby, goo him up. Get the blood pumping, goo him up.
Exactly.
Let's go. There's no ogre in this game, so
there's no ogre in it, yeah.
No blood's pumping in this game. Pangoli with the bottle, getting that up there. Real nice.
I do hope that this game is, you know, action-packed more than the first one. Because the first one, if I need to sit through another 70-minute Aurora just buying time on an Alchemist draft, I need to have a conversation with with their players and their managers. Like after this,
I do agree.
I need to actually just, you know, sit down and really ask them to
talk?
evaluate
Sit
what
down
they're
and have
yeah,
fun?
like a friendly chat.
Friendly chat. Okay, Dial. Yeah, mid lane looking good from Mac. Abed holding up well for himself though. Bristle into Razor. Look at this though. You're kind of fanboying on that Razor, right? What's happening? What's going on with him?
No, I think just it's a hero that Jabs always kind of picks for himself in a pinch.
Yeah.
I don't really. I guess it just is something he's comfortable on. I don't know what he's expecting from this lane itself. It's clearly not working out the way that he planned, right?
No.
He's not really being able to get farm just because of that failed attempt on the kill. I think things would have looked a lot different for Q if he was able to get that first blood, maybe an early boots, actually start to create space for the Razor, but not to be, unfortunately.
Or if they just play the lane naturally, right? Because their start kind of mess for them, right? But I guess it's similar for the Primal, right? The Primal is also not free farming, so both offlaners kind of stomped, both carries kind of happy, mid lane kind of even. Oh, Jackboy's actually died. Wait. Where did he die?
Sorry, what were you saying about this Razor?
Dude,
Again,
bro,
sorry,
he was in the tower. He was in the tower. Hey, come on. That's something I will not talk about. This guy, like,
Yeah, wait,
tanked
why
the
was
tower.
he in the tower, actually? What was he doing there?
That was nasty.
So confused.
He was
Maybe he was trying to run down the task or something?
he was bossing up too much. It happens with these,
Yeah.
you know, with these hot-blooded players. When they got the blood pump, they just go in there. They only see rage, and they die. Mid lane, by the way, also kill. Solo kill by Abed. Holy smokes, that's for sure not gonna. Like, no. That's illegal. That is actually illegal. Dying in this matchup, no. Abed with another solo kill. Come on, bro.
Dude.
2 games, 2 solo kills. In the second game, it was even, but Abed is styling on Mac. Not gonna lie. Okay, that's 2 times unfavorable matchup where he gets the solo kill. So yeah, Abed is bossing up, at least on a laning stage. But let's see. Laning stage is not everything. Still, these 2 kills, damn, shouldn't happen ever.
Yeah. Maybe it's late in the day, it's starting to get a bit fatigued. They have been playing Dota for the whole day.
Yeah. I mean, it is true, right? They played the first series here. That means they have been playing Dota for as long as we have been on this cast, which means they started approximately 11 hours ago, which is nasty. Let me tell you that.
I heard from a couple of ex-pros and current pros as well, as we might have to hold that thought as Jack Boys goes down. Nice rotation.
Yeah, they're
From
bossing.
Melody, great stuff from the CM. But yeah, I heard from a couple of ex-pros and current pros that like playing an official is the same amount of fatigue as like 3 intense parts.
No, it's true. No, it's for sure. Like, you're playing on a whole different kind of intensity. Just fully focused. Oh, another gang! Oh, the elk! Oh, shit! This one is a rough one.
This one's kind of serious.
Wait,
he doesn't
elk?
get the stun off
Elk
though, and now
actually
the
dying.
elk's in trouble.
Oh my god!
TA 2000, that's not really what you wanted. Now Melody has to try and run away.
Melody. Nope, he
He
dies
can't
as
buy
well.
enough time for him.
Q also dying.
Thanks to the snowball. Yeah,
No
Q
way,
might be
no
in
way,
trouble.
no way, no way. Oh, baby, what a play. Mid lane, Mac losing all his mana again. This looked disastrous for Dyer, which is true. But they're still cool. They're still cool. They're still cool. Still leading up on the top lane, also on mid lane. Bot lane, I mean, it's kind of like Razor doesn't really have that many CS, but still. Aurora having a good time.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I don't know about you, but when my mid laner solo kills the other mid laner, my morale boosts by like 10,000. I'm just like, yeah, this guy's owning. Like we're so fine.
Yeah.
And it's an invoker as well, right? Like, this is a hero that I think in its current state is really, really powerful, scaling into the mid to late game. So the fact that he's already beating out Mac in this fashion.
The thing is,
Mac's gonna take a while to get to that diffuse, that's for sure.
Exactly. The thing is with this invoker, he is kind of weak before he gets the double wraith on. He got the double wraith, got the solo kill, and that means you're over the hurdle. That means you got level 5, and when you got level 5, you are good to go. And this is exactly what happened. Oh, Hanul dying. Uh-oh, 44%. Don't tell anyone. Roll coming in through.
Mac
Skeletons, actually.
trying to save
Skeletons.
him. Oh, this is a lot of physical damage. Yeah,
boy.
skeletons.
It's the Skelly Bros.
You got the skeletons, you got the Wraiths, you got the whole menagerie here ready to punish. Q is gonna go down. And nice little turnaround. They get 2 for 1. And Melody again. Every single time Melody dies, it's value.
The other way around, you mean?
Oh, sorry. That's Jaduel. That's not the 44% anymore. That's the 60. That's not 60. 56. I can't do math.
It's cool. It's cool. But this tower is being pressured. And I mean, the last 2 moves were immensely important. Power rune spawning. It's a haste rune. Abed takes it. Tim's kind of under pressure. He did.
He's gone.
Yeah, we gone. Top lane, Elk is farming the jungle. He has big bucks on his bank account. That's all I can say. 4.5k at minute 8. Even though he actually died on that bot gang.
Yeah.
Happens. Oh,
that was
Q,
just unlucky,
Q the ward.
right?
It's probably gonna get dewarded, right?
Yeah.
Yep. The other way around though. First, they're gonna get the deward on Q.
Yeah, it's just hard for them to step up because if you show anyone on that ward, Q just does exactly what he's doing now. Jabs
even
is there to
Razor
follow up as well.
connecting.
Looks like Januel is in trouble. EMP should
Or
be
is
able
he?
to finish
No way,
off
no way. No way.
Overprotective Wisp doing their job. Rolling Thunder coming out. The Cold Snap will stop it for now. But now Jackie has joined the fray. Jabs is in a very bad position as he can't get out of here. The Razor will just get quilled down. The Rolling Thunder chasing onto Q.
Snowball on Tim's.
Both Thai players getting a bit too deep and comfortable there. Unfortunate. Aurora lose their off-lane duo.
Hey, General living there is insane. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, but he's owning this here. I was kind of like up on the fence. If they should really pick it. But it's looking clean so far. That's all I can say. No ancient stacks. Really, right? How many stacks are there? 2? I mean, 2 is okay. Maybe 3. Not the fattest stacks. What can I do? You can still deal with that. Alec will have probably minute 11 or 12 radiance.
Is under attack.
Which is quite early. Hardcam stack blocked by Melody. Insta D-word though. Man, this is some economy gameplay right here.
Yeah. Doing a good job just kind of sweeping around the map on the Aurora supports and just removing the vision from Boom that they're trying to set up. Especially important because you can pinch their heroes in very uncomfortable positions thanks to the Tusk and the Invoker.
Yeah, that is actually true. I got good manipulation of well, AoE abilities or pathing or area. They're kind of angling towards a move, but they're not really doing anything actually. It's just kind of...
Okay, so I guess at this point where it's a bit more quiet, it's important to try and understand what we can expect from the future of this game, right? So, are Aurora happy just kind of farming right now? They're just, surely they're waiting for the alt timing, the Radiance, he's finishing up the Relic very soon. Is it go time once he gets there, or does he need a Blink, BKB? What are we kind of waiting for here?
I kind of feel like he wants a Blink because the Razor doesn't really have the best initiation. Also, this Invoker with the Dragonlance, he's not the best initiation. I mean, sure, he can Cold Snap, he can Tornado stuff, but it's not like he has a clean engage, right? So they do need the Blink on the Elk, but they also kind of need the BKB into the Pango roll, right? Because if he doesn't have BKB, he'll just get rolled on, and even though he has good reach, he will still die, especially against all that physical damage coming out from the Radiant team. So this Elk needs a lot of items. There's a good timing for Boom coming up for sure. Next 10 minutes are probably still going to be dominated by Radiant. Up until the moment Razor maybe gets the BKB, the Elk maybe gets like, I don't know, Saint Yasha BKB or an armlet, not armlet, armor item, sorry. Yeah, Melody gonna die.
Melody just getting absolutely crossfired there.
Yeah.
3 calls just coming in from every single angle, beating that poor CM to a pulp. And we're kind of seeing the difference between Melody when he's on a hero that he can just kind of bait and present himself with versus a CM. I think it's just kind of a hero flaw and reason why we don't really see this hero pick. It's just so susceptible to being killed. It's so easy.
You need a specialist on this hero. You need someone like Sneaking, for example, who has spammed it a lot. You know? But it's not a casual hero. The CM You'd think it's a casual hero because it's like the newbie hero, right? Everyone plays it when they're new to Dota 2. But to play CM on a high level, you actually need insane understanding about positioning, because you just die if you're out of position, right? It's one of those heroes.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Blade Mail in the Primal, I love this. If the Razor even dares to link the Primal, he's gonna be in for a bad time.
Quick status check on all the heroes in our game right now. Alchemist, of course, top on the net worth, working his way towards the Radiance like what we expected. But he probably has quite a way to go because you're saying this Alchemist needs some items. So I guess in the upcoming future, Jack Boys already has the Aghanim flying out to him alongside the Pango Diffusal and the Blade Mail on the Primal Beast. Boom Esports probably can start grouping up for some potential moves. Tim is... yeah, everything's coming together at the right moment. Tim's is just finishing up his Atos as well. Kind of feel like they're gonna start putting their foot on the gas here, Boom Esports.
100%. I mean, look at the network. Like, this Muerta is close to the Razor in farm. He's closer to the Razor in farm than Razor is closer to the Bristle, for example, right? It's not a great time. And even in the Invoker, look, he wants to go for the Hurricane Pike, but he doesn't even have the 4 stuff. No. So he kind of has no items. I mean, he has some stats, yes, but he has no like effect on his items.
Radiant are scanning.
Bristleback angling towards the Wisdom Rune, but they will be too late. They might be able to fight afterwards, though. This is gonna be a big one. This is gonna be a big one. Elk is not there, but no. He's actually joining in. Holy smokes. That's gonna be a fat move. It's gonna be a fat move. Holy smokes.
Try and contest here.
Roll
FBZ
coming
is
through.
a bit too big of a
Wisdom
problem for them to deal
stolen.
with.
Elk being gone on.
This is nasty.
It's
I
nasty.
don't know how Aurora can stand up to this. The freezing field is doing quite a bit of magic damage though. FBZ will finally get dealt with, and now they're standing in a huge calling. Can they continue to chase? Huge tornado picks up 3. Can Aurora turn this around with the buyback on the tusk? Looks like it. Starting to lose heroes on Boom. They've overstayed their welcome. And Jackie, even with his Aghanims, will not live to see the light. He will go down. A nice response from Aurora.
They overestimated their own power, you know? Like, initial goal was good, right? But fighting under a tier 2 at this moment is insane. This tier 2 gave them so much armor, so much HP regionally, right? You saw how the Elk didn't die anymore in the end. Why? Because he got into that tier 2 power range, got the additional armor buff, got the additional HP region, with the buyback on the Tusk then, and they just overstayed their welcome. They got 2 bloodthirsty and they got punished for it. Overall, I think it was still a solid move. It's not like they gave away the game there. It's just small damper on their gameplay. Abed finds the Primal with the BD. Blade Mail activated.
Yeah, no mana.
Oh damn.
Snowball saved as well, yeah.
Damn.
Aurora, just with that series of moves, they have just put themselves back.
Now they're back.
Comfortable position.
Yeah, now they're back. Like, this Primal killed this tower on bot lane. Blink Dagger on TA2K now. He will be able to jump on the backline, find the squishy ones. He will not be confined to attacking the Bristle or the Primal if he doesn't want to. Looking good. Looking good, Mike.
This was supposed to be like the Boom timing of power, right?
Yes.
They just had all their items
Yes.
come together and it's just fallen flat a little bit. This is scary stuff.
Yeah, they were just ready. Like, Aurora were just smart. They took a fight with 5 people, right? Nobody was like, oh, I need to farm an item. No. Every hero was there. Even the CM with her freezing field was impacting that fight a lot. And that's important. And that's why these teams play on this level. Everyone is on the same page. Everyone is like, okay, we got to fight here. We will take a fight. If we take a fight here, we can get back into the game. And then everyone agrees. Bam, they go for it. Good fight. Came back to the game. Then even got that kill later on the Primal with the DD Rune. But everything is kind of like resulting from this 5-man gathered up move, which was super well executed.
It's so funny because I feel like just today alone we've casted both series from Aurora that have gone to Game 3, and we've seen the fluctuations in this team and how they look like when they're confident and they know what's going on in the game and what they need versus when they look a little bit confused. I think Game 1 was a good example of them not really getting their bearings. Sure, I'm confident that someone on the team was calling the shots, but at least from a third-party perspective, it's like, oh, what are we waiting for? Like, what's going on? This time round, it's very refreshing to see that they're all on the same page. Now, Q will go down in the mid lane trying to defend it. It's a nice rolling thunder initiation and they'll lose the tier 1. But I still think that Aurora, you know, if they're able to, even at this point in the day where fatigue is surely setting in, you know, come through with these solid decisions that everyone is on board with immediately, it does bode well for the game. Less than 1k gold lead though, this game is still dead even.
Yeah. You could say it's not even a lead, right? Because Alk is in the game, he's the moneymaker. So technically, if you want to really harp on that money, it's probably Radiant that has earned more money outside of that. Well, Greevil's Greed. There's some move in the mid lane happening. Japs is getting his BKB, it seems like. Or has it finished already? Hurricane Pike on Invoker as well. He has 1k gold collected as well, though. Blink Dagger on the Alk. That's a good wraparound. They need a good angle, though, to find a good target. Enchantress not there, Primal not there, Bristle not there. If they find something then, right now, it will be isolated. They can't find anything though.
It seems like Boom are aware that there's some sort of shenanigans afoot. No one's showing on lanes. It's looking a little bit suspicious. Back up, try again. Now, I do want to point out before any action breaks out that Jackie is going a bit of a different Bristleback build. He's finished up the Aghanim's, but instead of going directly into the Bloodstone that we've seen so often, he's going BKB, which I think is the correct decision.
Exactly. If you watched that fight on the Tormentor, you saw the Ice Wall, you saw the CM ult, you saw all that annoying stuff being in your ways, controlling you, even the CM Frostbite, right? There's so much stuff controlling you up, and it's just a solid item overall. I see so many players skip this item, but I feel like the top dogs really understand the power of the BKB. Just look at one of the best carries in the game right now, Nightfall. A lot of people meme him, right? But he will have that BKB ready, and most of the time, situations where he needs it.
Yeah. One thing about Nightfall, you know for sure, he is not caught without a BKB. That's his whole thing, right? In fact, it even spawned the meme of the Nightfall BKB TP out, because he always has that item. He just understands it's so powerful.
Exactly. I mean, sometimes he fails to press it because he's too greedy on it and dies, but he will still have it, right?
He still has it.
It's a yeah, exactly. It's like a micro mistake, right? It's not like a macro mistake, you could say.
Yeah. So Aurora still waiting for the Alchemist to be fully ready, even in lieu of the BKB. TA2000 looks to be waiting for that AC to come out before he's feeling comfortable about the physical damage he's running into. Invoker finishing up that Witchblade for some armor as well.
That's some good armor coming through.
Looks like there's a fight.
J2K. Bomba.
I say a fight, but really it's just John well. Rolling Thunder in from Mac, trying to control the CM. But the question is, where are the rest of Boom? Not anywhere to be seen, so no follow-up in the fights.
Let's see. This Primal is poor as hell. And even the Pango is poor as hell. They had a good game. Last 4 to 5 minutes since that Wisdom Rune fight, they haven't been able to farm the map efficiently at all. And look at Tusk, he actually finished up the Blink right now.
Yeah. The Q Tusk starting to, you know, the Blink is one big spike, and then the second he gets something like a BKB or Aghanim's, oh, it's gonna be a real pain train for Boom. Moving around the bot lane, looks like they want to try and posture themselves for Roche or maybe a tier 2. Or at the very least, just control this area and push the side of Boom out of it.
Now this is looking like a Roche attempt. On the other hand though, Bristle just finished up his BKB. That's a juicy one. If they want to go in, they should go in. Pango's tipping bottom. They gotta get ready, because that Roche is fast. Tag team, Alacrity, CM ult even to accelerate the process. No,
yeah,
they're not going to be in time. Right? They're not going to be in time.
Nope, absolutely not. This is just going to be a Roche going the way of Aurora. They even drop a scan just to make sure no one's on the way. TA2000 with the Aghanim's Aegis. Sorry, it's getting late. But yeah.
Look at this, actually. They're smoking on 3 heroes. Primal is even linking up, so it's going to be a 5-on-5 fight. Again, on the Tormentor this time, but same area as last time. No, never mind.
That's where they lost the fight previously. Yeah, they were about to make that move, and someone was like, aren't you getting a little bit of deja vu? I feel like we've done this before, and everyone immediately just turns around like, nope. No,
100% agree on that though.
No.
This angle is not great. I mean, it can work if you're giga far ahead, right? It can work. Like every move in Dota can work when you're far ahead. Enough far ahead. No, they're not far ahead anymore. Oh, look at the gold on top. Oh!
Ooh, yummy.
Whoa, I was like casual 400 gold or something. Damn.
You turn those skelly bros into literal coins. That's crazy.
Still the king of alchemy. Look at the smoke though. Counter smoke by Aurora. Invoker is not quite there, but he will probably be able to connect with a TP.
Debating on the wave with the Alchemist, but Boom are not falling for it at the moment. In fact, Boom are just dispersing. So I don't know whether Aurora smoke is actually going to catch anyone. The closest person to them is actually the Enchantress and maybe the Bristleback if he swings back over.
Honestly, I feel like both teams are so good at dodging these smokes. Like, I mean, you could say both are good at dodging or both are not good at catching, but one of these two things it is for sure. FBZ with BKB.
FBZ, yeah, I mean, his game has not really looked the brightest after that Room fight, or the Tormentor fight like you mentioned, but the Primal Beast still is a major factor in these engagements, especially once he presses the BKB. There isn't a lot of physical that can cut through that yet. I mean, the Alt doesn't even really have much physical damage, right? He's relying on the Radiance and just the overall AoE in the area. You're
exactly.
also looking at the Razor to do that.
Exactly. Like the heavy physical damage, it's gonna take some time to ramp up, right? The Razor with the minus armor, the Tusk with the tech team, the Invoker with Alacrity, it's slowly coming, right? But they need like one more item at least on their heroes to really get the physical damage going. So when the Bristle presses the BKB, he will be Gucci. When the Primal presses the BKB, he will be Gucci for now. And I think Radiant has a good draft. Like, they don't need to stress themselves out. Of course, they're also scaling well. It's not like they auto-win late game, but they can just play it chill. Maybe another 70-minute game, right?
Oh, don't say it, man. Like, you know, one of my relatives, like my aunt. She was most recently she had an issue with her heart. Right, she has a high heart rate. I think that's a very common thing with Southeast Asians. It might just be the diet. I don't really know whether it's the environment or anything. And she went to the doctor to try and find out, you know, how she can get that fixed, right? Like, does she need to take medicine or what kind of steps she can improve with her daily routine? And I think she went to the doctor. She's like, yo, doc, my heart rate is just always going crazy. I get excited way too easily. What should I do? Okay. And the doctor said, yo, have you heard of this Dota team called Aurora? If you just watch their games, you will be so damn calm because nothing happens.
Yeah. No, we got a good one of those, like in game 1, of course. Like,
yeah. Like, that single-handedly cured some people's high blood pressure, I think.
Yeah, look at this. It's a self-stun.
Oh,
wait a second. Was that a bait?
2000.
Is that a bait?
He has the second life. They say no, though. The heart rate is going up a bit too much. They're like, yep, we're done. Enough.
That was sauce. Honestly, if they pulverize him there, man, that could have been terrible. It looked beautiful, actually. They got him even on the high ground, first with a Wildkin Tornado and then with the pushback from the Primal Onslaught. Pretty
Yeah, it was
sick.
a very cute set of plays, honestly. I'm surprised that Boom didn't want to capitalize a bit more from
I mean, they could have tried to all in, right? With a BKB on the Primal and then channeled through the Pulverize. But
I guess that's what Aurora were looking for anyway, so they were a bit wary.
Yeah. Maybe that was the plan all along, to get that Elk and just like act like a noob. Go in there and stun yourself. Maybe they'll react, right? Oh, look at that reaction from Mac. He rolled it up real quick. Oh, backline. Those supports in the backline.
Q is just going to go down to Jackboy. It's really nicely done from the Bristleback. And looks like Melody will be next to fall. Very easy for the CM.
Oh, Razor coming through though.
Free food. Popping the BKB. They clean up 2 on Aurora for now. Razor is linking up and forcing away
Jabs is going to die,
Boom's
right?
hero. I mean, Jab seems fine for now, but in comes
Primal.
FBZ, big space, big pulverize, slamming everybody down. Aurora! We don't care about your ages if we just kill the rest of your team. Abed, he just gets wrecked. FBZ, what a play from this Primal Beast.
No way. No way, dude. These guys on Boom are beasts. Holy smoke. That triple onslaught into triple pulverize? No way. No way in hell.
I mean, just also insane, right? Because Aurora, it looked kind of scary for a moment with Jabs coming in with his BKB, starting to link out the Pango, but a clean disengage, and then the whole time the Boom supports are just shooting away at the Elk, forcing him out of the fight. He's not able to connect on any meaningful stun or kill. And then the whole time the Bristleback's BKB and beating the shit out of your supports. Aurora, they lose big time there.
Yeah, he just murdered them. And this is always what happens in Dota 2. Some guy is going in, the supports lose the position, and then Meg, he saw the supports, instantly rolled it up, went onto the supports, Tuska died instantly, CM followed soon after, and if these two supports are dead, Razor cannot find a kill. Right? We saw it. Full BKB duration, but he doesn't have a single stun. Right? CM was dead, Tusk was dead. How to kill people if they just run away from you. John Noel also with a 4-staff and just beautifully crisp executed team fight. Whereas the supports from Aurora die instantly, while the Boom supports are wailing away in a good position.
Yeah. They use their items very well to deal with the Invoker as well. I mean, Abed was just casting his heart out as much as he could to try and disrupt them.
Oh, they see him actually. You see him? Ooh, okay, he gets out.
Going ghost.
He smells something, right? He smells something. It's like something smells fishy. Roche is gonna be up in, 2 minutes to 5 minutes. So no immediate Roche pressure here on the Aurora team. Finished
completely unrelated question. But who do you think is the smelliest on Radiant? Like if you had to rank them from smelliest to least smelly.
I'm not sure if I can do this. I don't know them in real life, So
no, I meant the heroes. I'm not talking about the players. Why would I? Why would I talk about the players like that?
I don't know, bro. I don't know how savage you are, bro.
No, I was talking about the heroes because they got like undead people. They got like people from the woods. They got stinky dudes with snot coming out of their nose.
I think Muerta is the worst, right? Because corpses, they do kind of smell bad. I don't know if you had the experience yet, but it's not the greatest.
Experience yet? What in the... Okay, I'm not gonna ask, but now we have a smoke. 3 heroes looking for some action. Boom. They've really only fumbled one major initiation. Everything else has looked pretty solid for them so far. They've wedged themselves into an advantageous position. And now it's Aurora on the back foot. It's just kind of weird to see an Alchemist draft, even with a slight early lead, not really push the issue.
Oh wait, what? Roll up on Jabs, BKB TP. Oh, he's there, FBZ, on point once again. Damn, what a beast. This guy's just a beast.
One off-laner to another, just tracks him down and kills him. Jabs goes down. That's painful.
And when I'm in this pub and I'm playing on Dire, I am already all-chatting off-lane diff. No?
Yeah, I know what you mean. FBZ has made so many nice moves for his team.
Yeah.
And we talked about it in the draft, right? The supports are a bit lacking in terms of their own catch. They can provide damage and a bit of, supporting slows, disables, just cheeky shit, but nothing that will really turn the tides of the fight. But FBZ with these onslaughts, crazy stuff.
Yeah, AoE stuns, and then BKB piercing stuns. I mean, that's the king stuff, right? And I'm not even blaming Jabs himself. I am just saying this Razor offlane has a hard time impacting the game. I mean, they didn't win the lane, and playing this hero from this position in this game is hard. This initiation is very lacking, right? The Elk has some, but it's a solid. Boom's draft is solid after all. Gotta say.
Yeah, the thing with Razor is you always want to have a clear entry into the fight, pop the BKB, sap someone to death, and then from there you just use your overwhelming damage to blitz them, right? But the way that Aurora have been playing these fights, Like I feel like no matter who you drain, they just have such a clear disengage strategy or a way to pressure you down instead, and it's
like
so uncomfortable.
You can't drain the Pango, bro. Primal, he also cannot really, he also doesn't really care, right? And the
two supports don't give a shit at all.
Yeah.
And if you're draining the supports, you might have already lost.
Yeah. Oh, roll up on Maledic.
Unlucky.
This guy dead.
Bye-bye, Crystal Maiden.
Bye-bye to all the haters. Oh, TA2K. Okay, BKB. Okay, oh, that might be over. That's aggressive. Buyback from CM.
Yeah.
Blink.
They're gonna try and
stopped.
capitalize on this. Aurora surging forward, looking for an opportunity. They found the support.
No, actually
Tim's
dead.
in trouble as well. The rest of Aurora can't connect and help the supports out. Tim's able to bail himself out.
Oh,
No
that
rolling
blue
thunder
ball.
on Mac means that there's not a lot of control in this fight, but the
Oh,
Snot
Maladich.
and
Oh,
Maladich,
dieback.
that's gonna be a dieback. Snowball forward though, the shards missing the mark.
Dieback
But
down
again,
low.
Jackie's still so powerful in the fight.
Oh my God, Jackie
FBZ
is
trying to find the
close.
target. Jabs in some
Holy.
major trouble. The physical damage is a bit too
Oh
much.
my
And they'll
God,
take down the
Jackie.
supporting cast. Looks like Abed's in trouble as well. Boom. Just completely overwhelming
Invis.
their opponents.
No dust. No dust, only sentry.
They'll try. Nice tornado. Gonna help him dodge from the last cruel
boy.
spray, but triple kill for Jackie. Excellent fight for Boom.
No shot, man. This Jackie guy, last game on Morph, this game on Bristol, he's a beast. No, he's the MVP, I think. I mean, giving it to the carry, of course, it's kind of cringe, you know, but this guy's a
Dire's
beast.
middle tower is under attack.
Honestly, everyone on Boom played well, though.
Structures are fortified.
Even the 44% win rate player.
Radiant's top tower is
Ah, he's
under
looking good. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
If you showed me this as the first game of his Ench, I'm like, pick it every game.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah. And even Mac, he got solo killed, but after that, his impact has been impeccable. His rolls have been impeccable. And not gonna lie, overall, Boom played better. Of course, yes, they had this one situation on the enemy Wisdom Rune at minute 14 where it was kind of a disaster. And they leaked one more kill, right, against the DG Invoker. But aside from that, they just played their game, right? And even this move that didn't work out, it was still their move, right? They showed that they are the aggressors. They are the guys that you know, make the game, right? Of course, if you play the game, if you play aggressive, you're also gonna have some missteps, right? But it's still, you are in charge, you are in control, which I cannot really say from Aurora, right? Even the game they won, it looked like they weren't in
Dire's
charge for
bottom
most of the
tower
game.
is under attack.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's kind of exactly what I want to say as well. The Aurora performance, at least from today, not sure whether they, not sure whether they... I don't know what the right word is for it, but whether today's just a shaky day, maybe they woke out on the wrong side a bit, but it hasn't been convincing, even in the moments where they're supposed to have an advantage, and just because of that, Boom, the experienced guys on that team,
Radiant's
able to
middle
take
tower
advantage.
is under attack.
That, my friends, is why MMR is just a number. Even the rank 1 plus 5 player is not unbeatable. Look at this. Invis rune.
true.
Mac. There's some Invis
Dire's
action
bottom
going
tower is
on.
under attack.
No, nothing is being found. Or is it?
Radiant's
Whoa,
top tower is
FBZ,
under
man.
attack.
He's going in there.
Dire's bottom tower is under
He's
attack.
so strong. Cloak of Flames and the Shiva's Guard.
Look at this armor. This primal is like 40 armor.
Dire's bottom
Even
tower
Bristol
is
has
fortified.
more than 20, right? And the damage coming
disgusting.
outside of out of Jabs and his allies is quite non-existent. I gotta say at this point, damage is like, who deals the damage? Entire team. Yes, the Alk is rich, but the primal will just control you in your BKB, and after the BKB, you will get kited by the Bristleback and his goo, right? And the Razor.
Looking up, they're gonna try for some sort of wraparound now.
Wraparound, yeah, they
Aurora.
need to do it. They need to do it. Look at the Elk, look at the Elk. He is coming from behind. Let's see if he can find something. But Mac is in position to break the smoke. If he's fast on the roll-up like last fight... Oh, look at Mac. Look at Mac in the back line. There's some stuff
He's
going
fine.
on there.
Getting the Rolling Thunder out.
Yep.
They have the control onto TA, forcing the
look at that.
BKB now.
Look at
Alchemist
that.
just
Gets
has to
to run
retreat.
away.
And without those resources, you can't really keep it going.
His ult
Boom
will
are
run
now
out,
able to
his
reset
BKB
and
will
send
run
Jack
out.
Boys up to the high ground.
Exactly. He will have no BKB, no ult, which means this Brizzle can just wail on those barracks. Look, they're attacking him. Oh, they're actually attacking him. Force step, Lotus. Okay. He's actually losing some HP.
Losing a lot of damage as well. FBZ kind of shuffles himself up to the high ground, only to find not much.
Okay,
I mean, no
Jack
Rolling
is
Thunder
actually
means that things
going
are awkward, so...
base. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he's completely dry on mana, and nothing's gonna change that, so... It's time to reset, I guess. They still have a good timer on the Aegis.
They have a good amount of minutes on that Aegis. They stole their Wisdom Rune. They can still take their own Wisdom Rune if they want to. There's a Haste Rune on top. Tim's actually starting to get items. Look at this. I didn't even recognize it's that bad, but he has more net worth than Abed at this point. And one more fight, and he will be ahead of the Razor as well.
Dire are
Holy
scanning.
smokes. He
What
really is the
happened to
expert.
Abed? Like, I thought Abed, you know, the Invoker performances I've seen, it's like, you know, you get farmed up, you kind of scale into like a semi-core, if not like a core, you're right-clicking.
Look at
He
Jack,
just has dropped off so hard.
yeah. I mean, that's the Invoker, right? It's early game hero. Dude, he even tried to deny those Rex. That's a non-serious play.
Are under attack.
But well, Elk is kind of hunting for a rune, I think, or something. I'm not 100% sure he wants to finish up something. Elk now
Trying to steal the wisdom, maybe, I don't know.
Bristol now finished the Assault Cuirass, just upgraded his armor by 15, which makes him even tankier. Got the Lotus Orb.
Oh,
Eggs!
okay, Elk picks up the
Okay.
Aghanims.
Eggs for
I don't know who he's
someone.
giving it to though. Oh, the Tusk.
Oh,
This
baby.
is the potential turnaround.
Yes, he can blink. But who? Do they even kill the Bristle? Do they even kill
They're
him?
gonna try. Kick
Break,
him back, break
break.
him up. They have the silver
BKB
edge, but the
though.
BKB turnaround Jack Boy is doing too much physical damage. They're dropping him low though. He still has the second life.
Yeah.
The Razor has
Oh
stepped up just
my
about all of his
God,
damage, but
they
they can't
don't
finish the
even
kill off.
get
They
him.
lose Jabs. He has the buyback in this fight. Q is already down TA 2000, trying to chase, but nothing to be found. Everybody
way.
on Boom is completely fine.
No way, he's being healed off by the Eng. And he's just gonna finish these barracks. There's still 1 minute on the Aegis. He's just too tanky. The Bloodstone, Assault Cuirass, Saint Archer Satisfier, BKB Magic Immunity, Defiant Shell, extra armor. This guy is just a beef master.
Yeah, keep it coming, keep it coming. The status resist from the Sanjin Yasha helping him out as well. Everything thrown onto him, and it just wasn't enough. Pretty nice Lotus Orb from Januel as well to help his ally out.
Nature attend us.
Look at
All
the
coming
net
together
worth.
for them.
Look at the net worth. Tim's top 5 with his
That's
Phosphor
crazy.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
crazy.
Boom are about to do it here unless Aurora are able to try and find some sort of miracle. Jack Boys, this Bristleback has looked amazing. On the front lines now, beating into the Ancient. They're losing it quickly. Jabs needs to come in and start draining some damage, but without the BKB, how can he proceed? 17 more seconds until any sort of action. TA 2000 looking for an angle.
Aetos.
Hold down the Razor.
Roll.
In comes the Rolling Thunder. Mac
bye.
just melts down that Razor. That has to be it. Just lose way too much, way too quick.
Self-stun by TA2K.
Ancient in jeopardy.
GG.
Tusk is back, you're looking for a kick, but all you find is that GG is called, and that will be the
Damn.
end of this series. Aurora, they fought hard to try and defeat Castaways. They were successful in doing so, but the shaky performances don't end for them, unfortunately. Boom Esports will be able to maintain their seat in the upper bracket, while Aurora will have to fight for their life tomorrow in the lower bracket.